And I won't even track initiative, so, I'll just round table it. So, since I don't have to do anything.
Can I...
Actually, you're right. I probably should track initiative, so I will add you guys back to the turns after clearing the turns.
Ah! Plastic dice, I said.
Add turn.
Oh my god. What is this? A 5?
I guess I should roll my initiative.
So 11. My initiative is a fucking 11.
My initiative is 11.
I like that gif.
Oh my god. Come on. I hate...
I assume you don't have initiative. Oh, not initiative, you don't have advantage.
Well, actually, is he still prone? If he's still prone, I get advantage.
No, you don't.
Not on initiative.
No, but for my chump.
No, you don't. Some within 10 feet of him.
What's that have to do with it?
Protecting style, god damn it.
So she's negating, okay.
Ha! No, you don't. You leave Crab alone!
Oh yeah, I am still prone.
I got you, Crab. Don't worry, I got you. In fact,
So,
guys,
what is the...
just stand
Wow.
back. I will take care of Kodo, okay? Stand back. I got Kodo.
So,
Because he
what
wouldn't
is
hurt
the
me.
actual
But I will hurt him.
roll? Is it 17? Is it 11? Is it 31?
Because of Cortana,
Yeah.
it's 11.
Okay. So what's the 17 then?
Not only is it an 11, it's a natural 1.
Oh no.
How do you want to botch this, kiddo?
I don't even have to roll then, do I? Wait, no, I am standing. That's right. Because I got up and tried to do... It kicked him very hard.
I thought he knocked you over again.
Because I did crit fail and you stuck your arm in the way.
That is fair. Because I am trying to impose myself between you and Crab.
I don't remember he did.
Because that would make the most sense to me.
Well, everybody else is remembering you as prone, so we'll go with that.
Works for me.
I only remember that you were prone was because he had bitten into your shoulder and dragged you on the ground.
No, that's because I had 1 HP and he actually downed me. That's right. I did that. I got back up. No, yeah, I was standing because he bit me. I went prone because of that.
But yeah, you
got
can
full
totally
heal.
bite Cortana. I'm okay with you botching and doing that.
Yeah, that's something that can really make sense to me for a crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
In which case, 15.
Oh, that's alright. A second, guys. Cortana will gasp, look down at her arm is like, oh, you bit me. Okay, you know what? Now the pigtails are coming off. You've asked for it. So I haven't combed my hair in a few days, or technically since you haven't. I'm gonna have to rip these things out.
Is it, I think it's my initiative.
Yep.
Beat your ass.
Unless you have, something to do with a bonus or whatever.
1 second. Here we go.
He did not disengage, so freebie shots all around.
I'm backing up.
Can I shoot him with lightning?
I'm backing up from
You have Warcaster, so yes. Yes, you can.
I am shooting you with lightning! You bit me! I can't
That's why I'm running away.
You bit
David,
me!
David, you will need a reflex save for the lightning and a defense roll to avoid Sentinel. Because if you don't avoid Sentinel, you're not going anywhere.
I'll give you the roll in a second.
I thought you were rolling everything on roll 20 this week.
I said 1 week. Didn't take this week.
Ah. I could have sworn you said this week.
Double check.
Oh, sorry.
I did. I'll actually do it.
Oh, okay, defense. There we go.
Let me scroll up.
I clicked the wrong defense.
For 1 week starting tomorrow. What is this? This one was on a Saturday, if I recall.
No, that...
What? No, that was yesterday, so I guess I will. I will hold myself to my word. Let's see what roll 20 this up does to me.
23 beats my 21.
Okay. So,
You're not moving.
So yeah, go back to where you were.
I think I missed with
And,
my lightning, though.
Well,
And I will do
that's not where you were.
1d8
There you
plus...
His dex save was a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
1d8
I didn't see.
plus
Oh, I
8
see it
of
now.
non-lethal damage.
Well,
I will punch to crap.
remember, fifth
Oh,
does
wait.
it. Fifth just does damage, and if he goes to 0, then you declare whether it was non-lethal or not.
That's right. Here you go. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, 9 damage to the face.
Okay, what's your
And it
lightning
fits like
damage,
you-
girl?
Now, unfortunately,
I
the
thought
light.
damage was up there.
Yeah, there is. Unfortunately, the lightning you cannot declare non-lethal. So
Oh no! He bit me. He drew blood. If he goes down, I'll just bring him back. But you know, he drew blood. Cortana's pissed. She removed her pigtails. Her hair now looks like a wild, like
So-
two bird nests coming
so
together.
this is-
actually, according to her character sheet, her hair looks fine without pigtails.
That's true.
This is what's up. He,
Because remember, Hatsune Miku I had her hair down.
he realizes he has bit you. He gives you a, I won't say frightened, I will say highly alarmed look. So he actually starts to back up when Crib goes BAM and keeps him in the place. And then
I
he
don't
goes,
hit you. I just grab you and just hold tightly.
You
That's
roll-
how I would do it.
You rolled damage. You
Imagine
didn't roll.
crush you.
You didn't roll damage. You rolled a You didn't roll a grapple, so you punched him or kicked him.
The way it's I probably kick was like that.
so the lightning washes over me, and then I fall down.
You're at 0?
Yes.
Okay. Shauna's like, son of a bitch bit me. You know what? I'm not healing him. You know what? I should. He is my friend. You know what? No, because he bit me. And you ate crab. Bad Kodo. You.
Actually, let me read this right quick. Oh.
Let's see.
Every
what
time the
protection
character is
is
struck with an
you.
attack that would render them unconscious while under the effect, they must make a DC check or continue at 1. Give me a second. That beats it.
Oh dear lord.
I'm at 1.
Is it really going to be this?
The DC is ever increasing.
Yeah. So eventually he'll botch.
Eventually.
So that's Kodo. Both of you did that as reactions. Kenshi was told not to act. So, Cortana.
Alright. In this case, Cortana will step between Krev and Kodo. Or will attempt to try and step in between Krev and Kodo. And then
Wow, roll 20's being in it.
she will reach out and grab Kodo's face and be like, Kodo, poor Draco.
I need you to make an athletics check to try and grapple. Kodo, you resist with athletics or acrobatics.
Let's see, where is it?
If you choose to resist.
You said acrobatics?
Or no, you do it. You use athletics.
Okay.
He has a choice.
Oh, I use athletics. Alright,
Yeah.
let me re-roll, because I rolled acrobatics. Ouch.
By 1!
Do you have any inspiration left?
No, I gave them all out.
No.
I handed them all out. So go to
You do
grab.
have a second attack. You try again.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Let's praise of the heavens that
Because you did just shock me.
I did just shock you. Oh, that didn't even roll that much better.
It was enough.
It was enough. I'll grab him and be like, Kodo, stop it. It is Cortana. Stop. And turn back now. Please, for me.
I guess on my turn I will make a in frenzy roll.
Kriv?
I will give you Eskimo kisses. To try and help calm him.
It's your turn.
I'm just going to get off.
Let's see if I'll roll higher for my initiative.
Which half
That
my
is what-
movement
so it
if I
doesn't
recall
count.
going from prone to standing.
Yeah, it's half movement.
14 plus 6 is 20.
I'm just going to go over here and willingly provoke an attack for opportunity just to see what happens.
Roll.
But since
And I
her thing's
can't use
happening
protection
first,
style now, can I?
Roll that beautiful beam footage. You used a reaction to.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Actually, if you were providing the protection, you couldn't have used the lightning anyway. Because those are both your reaction.
Oh.
So take back that lightning damage.
There you go.
So you get 32 points back, Kodo.
Oh wait.
No, 39. I'm sorry.
Does I get my mana back?
Yeah, you get your mana back because you couldn't have done it.
I couldn't have done it.
Kodo, make your opportunity attack.
Oh boy.
Oh, is he still being held?
No, she said she backed.
No, I didn't back
No,
up.
Kriv backed up.
No, but isn't she still holding his face?
That doesn't prevent you from making opportunity attacks. The
That doesn't prevent you from doing
the
anything.
grappled condition. Your speed is reduced to 0. And yeah, that's it.
I am giving you Eskimo kisses.
I will double check this with the big book in case the GM screen is wrong, but I don't think the GM screen is wrong here.
I'm purposely causing this.
Yeah, you don't even get disadvantage for attacking
Why
other
would
people.
you purposely cause him to attack you? You could have just stood up and stood there and everything would have been okay.
Because he'll still attack me anyways. So by moving 5 feet away from him, he can no longer attack me.
Okay. Under the auspice of this, was the line resolve, could we say that I don't notice a move because I'm looking directly at Katana? Or is my passive perception too high?
Your passive perception's too high, but I will let you.
The worst part is, it's not like I'm moving back with her
That's
still
he moved behind her,
away. I moved across your line of sight.
and he is behind her, so he's literally just, and he's also way bigger.
Yeah, okay.
I am
There's
taller than ever.
no rational way for me to be able to, because then my parade would catch all of you. Okay. I still be looking at Ekatwana, however. I will. Are you in her hex or are you in your own hex?
I moved out from behind her in my own hex, across your vision
Okay.
into a different hex.
I will spawn Foxfire in his hex. I don't think this macro comes with the pivotal, so give me a minute.
Upon seeing...
It's incantless.
No, upon seeing Crab all of a sudden catch fire.
Can't you know? Is it
Like, now I catch fire yet.
Now see if it's first.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a defense roll. Oh my god, roll 20 is going to try to kill me.
Why can't you roll like that when I'm trying to hit you?
The same reason why Brian can't.
Like, I'm not trying to get TKO, but I don't want you to walk out of the encounter unscathed. It makes me look bad.
See, I knew
Roll 20 is
Kodo
trying
would
to
hit.
murder me.
I knew Kodo
What
would
is
hit.
back to my normal dice?
I had faith in Kodo.
You committed.
Fine, I'll stay committed.
That's it. You are stuck with this for the week.
I had faith as well. I tried. I tried.
Yeah, so upon seeing
I mean, it's not like
extra light in the
Is this a target?
cave,
No, he didn't attack you.
No, no.
it's an attack roll, yeah.
she will turn and look and see Crab on fire.
I'll spend my last remaining hit dice and return it to center.
He realizes I'm in the way, right?
If he hits you,
You used your reaction already.
It's my turn though. My reaction happened before my turn.
Right, yeah, so you got it back.
So yeah, I'll just put the remaining hit dice to turn to sender. And I don't believe I need the roll to negate damage for a spell. I just have to spend the hit dice for it.
Let's look at the
No, I
thing.
do have to roll it. So it's going to be 1d10 plus 14.
Jesus,
plus
David!
5.
what?
Look at that! Look at that roll.
Yeah, because there's coding to turn the ones and twos.
Okay. I was like, because all I see is ones.
Yeah, so many ones.
Well, yeah, but that's the
So
coding to turn
I
the
have
ones
bad
and twos.
news. Your damage is 13, my move level is 14. Without rolling, I will be able to attack it again.
Your monk level. Oh yeah, you guys just turned 15. I was about to say your monk.
No, my monk level's 14.
Yeah, I know. I just remembered.
Does it automatically hit me, or do I need defense?
You will.
No, I have to then roll.
As he has to roll an attack, which means you roll a defense.
I just want to cry, because I feel like roll 20 is just going to try to kill me after.
Descriptively, since it's my own Foxfire, if my defense succeeds, could it be me just dissipating the flame?
Yeah. I give that to you.
1d20. At least it counts as proficiency for me.
Yeah.
He missed it.
What?
He hasn't rolled it yet.
Yeah, 24 beats that.
Girl 20 is trying to kill me.
Suddenly, it's a fair fight.
Cortana was looking at you when you did this.
I wasn't actively trying to hit him. All I did was swat it back at him.
One, I told
No,
you
I'm
not to
wrong.
do anything. Just stand there and let me handle it. And two, you're provoking him. I am
He can't
trying
touch me now.
to calm him. I cannot calm him if you are provoking him. You realize that, right? I'll then thus for turn my
Fine
attention back to Kodo. Eskimo kisses. There, calm down. Woo, woo, woo.
The sun is getting real low.
Woo, 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 woo. Just focus on me. Don't focus on anybody else. Nobody else is here.
Oh, so it's not contingent.
Okay. I need you to make a persuasion roll
That's what it would be.
at disadvantage.
No!
Do I need to roll wisdom or something?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Persuasion.
But yes, you will need to.
Alright,
I'll make sure.
persuasion. Alright, no. I'm gonna roll this, and then. This is the last roll.
Yes,
so
I remember
this roll
proficiency
sucks.
is rolled in roll 20.
Yeah. These are my d20s. I'm going with the plastic die. When the plastic die fucks me up on this roll, then you accept it.
I just want to point
Well,
out.
remember, it's disadvantage, that's whichever one's lowest.
I just want to point out.
Oh,
see,
so, well, then it's a 13.
See?
And look, that one was a 20, but I picked that one anyway.
I just want to point out. See, me frenzying has
So,
prompted roleplay.
13 plus 7 is 20.
Yep. So now you may roll wisdom. Okay. You begin to feel yourself calm on your turn. You may make your come out of frenzy check. Are there any? Are you normally at disadvantage for that,
Oh,
or is there any modifiers on that? I don't remember.
It did mention if all effects have been removed, then the check is made with advantage.
You consider Kriv to be a threat,
I
though,
do consider her to be a threat, so I don't roll with advantage.
but she will give you advantage via her persuasion attempt.
Okay. Well, I've already rolled I already rolled a natural 20.
Well, there
so
you go.
I can't get much better than that.
Well, good, but only proficiency is godlike. I probably should come up with something for if you roll a nat 20 and the proficiency like maxes, but
That would be neat.
he's so huge.
I just want to say that I'm still prone to knife horribly.
Whoa, where'd you?
Where did I?
Bye.
You went flying north somewhere.
Oh, I know why. Ha ha! I forgot to undo that check mark.
So, Kodo has gone on an epic journey somewhere. He'll be back eventually.
So long, Kodo!
Apparently the hand of God beyond my own has, chosen him. He just got raptured or some shit.
Well, I'm fixing it.
Can you find yourself?
Oh, I found myself.
That's like, because you're currently in a wall, so I wasn't sure.
I'm intentionally keeping myself there because I'm not wanting to reveal any more of the map.
Are we still on the same map?
You are on the
Yes.
same map, yes.
Oh, you have restriction on you.
Yeah,
Have to
the
pull me
deal
out of that wall.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, please pull me out of
Did
that
we?
wall.
No, David.
Are we? Which
Am I
corner
still
are we-
holding onto his
Currently
face?
not seeing this.
Was it shift click? Duke?
Oh, it's shift the beam plate to force the camera.
Yes?
Huh. Yeah, where'd my paw go?
I'm looking right at you.
Yeah, I can see your fog.
You're right here.
Maybe roll 20 is just being.
Yeah.
You want to try the other browser? This happened Sunday, too. Remember you had to try the other browser?
Yeah, well, I mean, Google Chrome this time.
Maybe you need to try
The
Firefox.
fuck! I would imagine you're still.
Everything's in the.
Like,
I'm getting this
touching
spinning
me?
wheel, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna not touch anything for a second.
I'd say it could just be taking a minute to load.
I mean, Tristan countered that, but I'd imagine you would.
What?
Is she still holding my face after
Yeah.
I've tried one? Okay. I want to make HP 1.
My computer's being super slow
Actually, no, I
today,
just feel the
so.
fix,
I'm saying to my old laptop where just everything worked. Except for this one.
So, I'm just going to go by this. Kristen, I will gladly use roll 20 until I go down. Because it looks like it wants to kill me anyways.
Okay. So Kodo is back.
I will.
And Zariah is apparently blind.
I will reach out to put my hand over her injury.
Can I smack your hand away?
If you would like to.
Yes. And I will say, you do not deserve the right to heal me. I will heal myself.
Tristan, for what's worth, my initiative is 16.
Well, combat just ended, so...
Well,
I'll cross fold my arms over my chest in like a defiant. You put your arm in the way. I didn't ask you to do that.
No, you didn't ask me to do that. But I did it so you wouldn't regret killing Kred. You're welcome, by the way. Don't see anybody say thank you, Katana.
I told him his armor would get him in trouble one day.
I already said thank you earlier.
Oh, well, yeah. Besides her. Fuck the rest of you.
I was kind of preoccupied.
And whose fault is that? You deserve everything you got.
It does. Purposely getting in the way so that people don't get stabbed by Mr. Hee Hee.
No, purposely instigating with Kodo. That's why you deserved everything you got.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just walked away.
Yes.
I will continue to proceed walking towards the lady.
You were falling on me, and yet that still happened.
Speaking of continuing to walk away, I will continue to walk my happy ass over to said hostage lady.
I will then go back to Kodo. It's like, now, are you feeling better? You still got your black hair, so I'm assuming you're still in the emo phase. We got some Linkin Park back at the bar.
Oh, in my skin.
I don't understand roll 20.
It's
Fuck.
it's working on the other one.
Woo! Roll 20!
Apparently.
At this point, I'm fanning you in the face.
Yeah.
With the hand you bit me.
Current game, I have to play on Firefox.
It's unfortunate you don't want me to
Awesome.
kill you.
Nope. I only let my true friends, who don't go around biting me, heal me. Wait.
You didn't
Well,
let,
Penis isn't a friend.
you didn't let the other guy biting you. I shall see a little right here on the map.
Shut up. I tried to stop him. He was just so strong and fast.
What was that, Sarah?
He's over here, right?
Still waiting
The
for a bit.
hostage.
The
You might
hostage
wanna check the coin
is
pouch.
over
Did you
here.
steal my coins?
No, but you may have ruined
Yeah,
the
the
pouch.
blue girl where I'm standing.
Yeah, well, you're not. According to my map, you haven't moved, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
She's gonna be like, she's blushing and she's like, I forget that you're such a pervert. I'm a lady.
He'll stick his tongue out at you.
I'll grab
Yes,
his
yes, you
tongue.
are.
No!
Quick, somebody hand me soap.
No, that's not.
Nobody's gonna hand me soap. I'm sure somebody has soap.
Kind of busy here.
Ken, she'll hand you
I'm
soap.
literally-
Thank you.
I literally only have my armor and my Naginata with me.
Your Explorer pack should have.
Now turn back to the good Kodo.
Well, I do have that too, but
You're not
Yeah.
carrying your emo ass all over the town. What does that mean, poop on you?
See,
Turn your hair a different color.
at least I fight enemies. Unlike the last time. Well, the time before
You
last.
busy?
She'll look up at
He's
you.
referring to the time where he voted not to fight.
I'll get back to you in a minute, Sarah. They're having an RP moment.
Shit. Volgana.
Oh. That's different. She knew stuff about my mom and my dad, and I wanted to know, and you know.
That was weak then. I'm not weak now.
You bit your own teammate. You bit me! That makes you weak!
Didn't ask you to put your arm on your what?
If you were strong enough, you would have moved out of the way in time instead of biting me.
If you were quick enough, you would have had your arm not in my teeth.
This isn't about me. I'm not the one who all of a sudden joined Metallica.
So you had a question, Sarah. Go on.
So you'll approach the girl as she's slowly coming to consciousness, looking around, a little frightened.
I'll smile and hand her a hanky.
Thank you. Who are you?
Your rescuer, of course.
Thank you.
I forgot the plot. But,
Yes.
yeah. Came to save you. Isn't that right, Tips?
I wasn't aware I was worth saving, but thank you.
Make yourself look adorable, Tibbs.
I'll
Let her not be crinkled.
roll over my back.
Okay, Tib is exposing himself. And running a jet engine in his microphone. Or a vibrator, I'm not sure which.
Have to roll something for keeping cuddling.
Roll persuasion. And stop
Okay.
farting in the mic or whatever that is.
It's not the desk right there.
What is that?
You can practice in your it to be in process Xbox if you want.
What is that rumbling?
No, that's
Okay, nobody answer me.
What?
I'm asking what that rumbling noise was.
Probably my AC.
I'd say it's really loud.
What do you want me to do? I can mute.
Well, it just started up a minute ago. That's why I was wondering, is
I'll mute it so you can see if it's me.
well, even now that you're talking, it stopped. That's why I was wondering.
You can turn down your mic gain.
I'd say, where's your microphone? Is it right next to the blower?
Well, it's on the floor.
What?
No, I'm really good at it.
But yeah, it seems to be coming from you, but it's not nowhere near as bad when you guys are talking.
That's weird.
Well, if you guys are talking, if you guys are talking, the microphone focuses on you, not the background noise.
So yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so your persuasion is a 3 bonus.
Okay, so 20 total.
A flat 20 for the persuasion.
Okay. She seems to calm somewhat.
Yay! Can someone remind me while we're here again?
Anyone?
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the side RP.
Your party member is asking you to help her remember why you guys are here.
Oh, you guys need to help me remember.
You're the one that had the vision, or whatever it was.
We were asked to be here to contact, I can't remember her name. I know we were supposed to contact someone. The name I can't remember. I remember everything else about it though. We were supposed to contact this person about. Hey, I can remember the actual goal.
That's what I need. It's your goal.
The goal was for us to get in contact with a person due to disturbances happening around this village. We figured out it seemed like it was a murder cult thing. Came in his cave full of vampires.
People were
And then,
okay.
yes.
I remember now. Thank you, Eric. I was like, wait, there's too many games, my brain can't keep up. Okay.
I am just horrible with names. I can remember things.
Well,
Names, no.
I don't, did I read that for you? Nope, that's the old one. Because the village I have is Blackroot. I did not write down her name.
Honestly, sir, I can't. You and Tibbs and Crib had the vision or what have you. So I
I didn't have a
can't.
vision.
You weren't under the effects of sending.
Okay.
Okay, so well, we're helping to help a town that's starting to lose people.
Does nobody remember her name?
I really
No,
I was never given her name.
I remember it, but I don't remember it. At the same time, like, it's one of the on the tip of my brain, but Kevin Conroy is overlapping that instead. Sorry, Batman trumps. Batman rapping trumps. Sorry. It ended in A. I remember that. Am I wrong? Are we confusing names again?
No, you're right.
Doria.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't remember her last name though.
Doria, I was right.
Yeah, it's Doria.
Ha! You wouldn't have to be Doria, would you?
Oh god, there's two of them.
Yeah, I'm just updating something. Don't worry about me. Yes. And you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was terribly rude of me. I'm Zoraya, and over here at Tibbs, we're trying to help your town out.
Thank you, but how'd you know we needed it?
We got a plea for help.
From who?
Fuck.
Zariah just besotted.
Ryan had a load screen. Someone paid it. A benefactor who sent me here to help. Who is interested in the well-being of your town. That sounds right. Yeah, we're going for that.
Who would be interested in a little mud ball like our village? We don't have anything of value.
I'll lean from around the corner in the distance, not
The
knowing
village
if it's
not- As long as they want to help you guys.
The Republic had an interest in this. I don't know why. You're welcome.
The Republic. We want nothing. We have nothing
I
to do
know,
with the
I know,
Republic.
it's weird. I'm sorry.
It is weird.
I'll hand her a ration.
Oh
Look
God!
hungry. Here, this might help.
This is one of those spoony moments.
I'm sorry! No one else is helping me because the other two are too busy talking.
As there's a gigantic plot point here that everybody's forgotten,
And does it count that I wasn't here for the majority?
and
of
I
it?
can't.
Mitchell,
I can't help you.
there's the farming, and everyone was racist, and Brian in the other room not helping me, and
Well, get Brian. Maybe Brian will remember and clue you in.
Brian!
Because otherwise, this just kind of ground to a halt.
All my other two friends aren't helping either.
Again, I wasn't majorly here.
Well, yeah, I'm not including you in that statement.
The people,
I gave you what we were told that
I'd say-
we should have done.
the three of you received the message. The fighting mongooses. No, Sarah's not. on Skype.
Like I said, I remembered the part what we needed to do.
That's like Cribs,
I remembered you why.
No.
Cribs, Zariah, and Tibbs were the ones who received the messages.
Do you want to sip some water?
No, thank you.
While we
It's,
were
she's
here to
tricky,
help
trying to
protect
trick
the
you. It's
village.
just ice.
Something, I can't remember.
The reason we got the message saying that, hey, there's been disappearances happening in this area, we investigated. We did that, found some weird cult things, found a trail that led us to this weird
Dark
freaking
Tower.
cave.
Yeah, but
Black man. This is my notes. I just want to say.
who?
Village of Black Group. Investigate missing people. Rituals. Black magic. The dark power. Bad stuff. Go figure shit out.
Who sent the?
From what I remember from my religion check, we come out say this was a cult to the Whispered One.
Thank you.
Sarah.
And
Sarah,
Yeah.
who sent the messages?
we got them mentally, I believe.
Yes, and each
Mentally,
and each one of you in your upon receiving the sending, were told who was sending them.
yeah, I know. That's why I mentioned the Republic had an interest in this.
That's why that's the closest hint I can give you.
Mine came from my church.
Yours came from your church. Mine came from my boss.
Can I get a
I
cinnamon?
think it was the Harper. That's
Not
all I
right now.
remember.
Right,
Yours came from the guild.
right. So, who sent you?
Oh. I would like to take a. How would you like to fumble it?
That's it. You have three separate senders, all sending you to the same place, and all of them explicitly asked you to find one person.
Right?
Right, all three of you. So 3 separate factions, 3 separate sources, all looking for one person.
I would have felt that
Okay.
anyway, David.
So. I would like to use insight, and I am going to ask her. So you want to tell me why the guild is searching for you, Doria?
Roll. You may do that. I would like you to roll at disadvantage because she is obviously distraught and it's skewing the reading.
Hold on. Just set up to reach the dice. It's so far. I feel like Sierra. Everything's so far. I would like to point out that my tarot cards from the other game just pulled out the vision. Oh man! Hold on. 4.
Yeah, she seems just as confused as you are.
Oh, I have to do my bonus.
You also need to be closer to the mic. I can't hear you.
I still have to roll my freaking
Thank you.
bonuses in the roll 20.
Are you guys on phone or conference call?
Conference call, can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. I was just asking, so I had an idea of benchmarking it. Also, apparently my camera's on.
It doesn't show your camera being on.
Oh, I know why. It's because I still had the settings window on, so the test light was on.
Do I have to roll the proficiency dice twice?
If you are rolling disadvantage, you roll both dice twice and take the lowest of both.
Alright, then I roll 4, so I'm gonna have to roll
Take
this
one bottle.
twice.
If you do 2d10 d1, it'll drop. No, 2d10 k1.
I just rolled it twice, it was easier.
That works.
You
The
can take
stuffing's in the kitchen on the metal shelf.
brush your hair out.
So... Yeah, 4, so 14.
Yeah, you have to brush your hair.
Again, you're having a hard time getting a read on her. She's obviously distraught and confused. From what you can tell, she doesn't seem to be obfuscating. But, again, she's distraught, so, you could be missing signs.
What would it be? Would it be Arcana to see if she has any magicalness on her? Like radiant and magical aura?
That would be detect magic.
Oh. Is there any skill I can use, like to look for any magical thingies on her?
I suppose you could roll perception, or perception to pat her down.
Investigation?
That's like if you want to pat her down.
No, I don't want to pat her down.
That's
not
because
what-
without detect magic, that's your bet. You really can't eyeball that. You could maybe make an Arcana check to see if you see anything like an amulet or anything that you might recognize as potentially
that's what I
magic.
was thinking, like amulet, wand, or something.
But yeah, so that would be a investigation check in this case.
Okay, because I didn't want to pat her down, but I wanted to look. Come on, dex roll! And then that is failed. So that will be a 17.
Seems to be a normal peasant girl to you.
Okay. Knew that'd be too easy. This should be the magic book. I don't have a comment. I don't know how to call her. Why are you leaving this all to me? This character isn't a calming type character. I just feel things. Feeling sad. That's my streak.
Well, I'm sorry. The people who normally handle this are currently having a soap opera in the corner.
Yes, they are.
I need you to calm this person down. Soraya's not sex for this.
It's like normally I leave this to the sorcerer or the bard, but both of them seem to be otherwise occupied.
Yeah,
With
our
themselves.
characters are all having an emo moment, and
Well,
trying to calm this girl, the NPC down so we can get information out of her.
Well, they're only like
Soraya's not
you could
sex
try
for that.
calling to them. They're not that far away.
He's not
I
wrong.
have. They just keep typing. Hey,
Okay, where's my thing?
your sheet.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're having a tip over here.
It's fine, and you're just kind of leaving me hanging. That's all.
What was that?
Check my skills.
They need your help with the girl. Vampires panicking, usual.
Oh,
More important stuff than your petty drama that could wait to watch tonight.
Don't let Crab do it. Don't let Kodo do it. He might bite her.
Okay.
So might
I
the
don't
cat.
have that, so
That's
were-
I'm going.
you were the most tasty thing here.
Oh my god, what is going on with my computer?
Cat's harmless.
You can't.
I came prepared for
Kenshi,
battle.
check the produce. See if
Sure.
anything
The
useful.
guy that's in the most beat up armor here
Um,
will go to over there and
okay.
everything will be okay.
so kind of like towing it with a sandal.
And
Kenshi, you want to come help, baby?
Kodo's coming to help you.
perception,
Which
religion,
knife do I
sleight of
use to
hand,
gut a steel predator for
Well,
ingredients?
that's what
The fire one! The fire one!
So like cutscene in The Witcher when he goes to get a new trophy. He's got his like trophy knife out and he's like,
So,
Kitchi is just enjoying this, that he's not involved.
Yeah.
well, right now, hang on, Sarah, 1 second. Right now, Kenshi is apparently trying to salvage the predator for ingredients, Witcher style, because Kodo asked him to. Unfortunately, Kenshi knows nothing about steel predators, so he's got that that deboning knife out, and he's looking at it like, the fuck am I looking? Now, Sarah, what do you need? And I may or may not hear you over the lightsaber, so speak up.
I was just going to ask, I guess, jumping in, I'm about to say, see if I'm, like, nuzzling up against her and whatnot. See if that helps.
If you want to try and calm her, just make me a persuasion roll.
yeah,
Again.
I'll give it a try. What do you need?
What's 4?
Kodo's talking to you.
Zariah, what do you need?
No, it's +3.
So,
Anyway, you roll. You forgot to roll. I'll get it up.
Zariah,
Yeah,
David.
So either 11 or 12.
I'd say Zariah, Kodo's talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
What do you need?
Well, you're the well. Normally you're the talker, but you're seeming kind of like an ass today, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But I mean, I stab things. Kind of what I do. So this is Doria. This was the lovely, lovely girl we were sent to find.
Doraya.
and, help and rescue.
Doraya.
I'm gonna call her Dora.
Dora the Explorer.
Doria.
Doraya. Sounds Western.
Hello?
Hi. How you doing?
Well, kind of. Yeah? I've been better.
We all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everything will be okay now.
Yeah. The giant, the silver things are now dead. The big bad guy that was here is not dead, but not here. Is there a particular reason that you would have been strung up like this? As I am saying that, I don't have enough mana to conjure a piece of candy. Let me check my inventory.
What do I actually keep my expression at? See everything.
Here's what I'll do. I will hand her a healing potion.
Thank you.
I think it might be cherry flavored, I'm not sure.
She will take the potion and sniff it and drink it hesitantly.
It's a standard healing potion.
Okay, she gains hit points accordingly.
So do you have any idea why that penance guy would be after you, or the river mountains, whatever they're associated with?
No. Can't say that I do.
Okay. Hey, this has been very helpful. Has he mentioned anything when he was hitting you in the air? You don't need to make a persuasion check, is that why nothing happened?
That certainly would help.
Do I see anything down this little hallway?
I will get to you in a minute.
Cool, because I'm just about to go that way since I'm going to take care of Dorian. Because she doesn't need to be surrounded by people. Especially,
Giant mechanical men that look very reminiscent of the creatures that were.
yeah. I mean, I'm not wearing the helmet anymore, at least. Courtesy of it being a little too damaged.
I don't know. They were grabbing people at random. Anybody who spoke out or had the slightest sense of independence, or anybody with real personality in the village, just like anybody who spoke out against the headman. Like I said, they're really random. Taking, like they seem to be grabbing anything of value. They were, they kept us, here in the dark in the caverns. I don't know any. Occasionally, some people would get taken out, and we wouldn't see them again. Weird noises.
What kind of noises? Like people talking spells?
I don't know. I don't speak the gibberish.
Who's the headman?
I'm scrolling back up. You guys met him at the beginning of the adventure. He was the guy that, you ran into entering town.
Yeah, the guy that was so helpful.
That guy, okay.
So, if anyone speaks out to them, they disappear. That tells me something very important. It's a shame I'm distracted by something else right now and I'm not paying attention to that.
Okay.
I mean, that's still for something too, but I'm
Cutting over to Crib for a minute. As you enter
y'all can stay at where you're at right now.
Well, I'm giving you your description real fast. As you enter the next chamber, you notice narrow alcoves line the wall of this chamber. Several, coffins lining the walls. Coffins lined with pulsing kyber shards. Some of these hold terrified villagers sealed behind panes of crystal. A large crystal outcropping stands in the center of the room, surrounded by flowing sigils like those seen in the hall above. At the center of the crystal matrix is a large, like, sports ball-sized crystalline black orb that seems to be pulsing, and every time it pulses, the energy radiates out into the larger crystal lattice and into the walls. Purple light flowing around the crystal outcropping, glyphs that mark this, and glyphs running along its surfaces.
I'll do something, but you can go back to what you're doing. 'Cause I'm actually not here. No.
Okay, cutting back to the other two.
What I'll do.
Sarah, David.
Can you repeat any of the sounds you heard then?
She just, looks at you incredulously.
Cat, you know anything? Cat.
And the cat has gone silent.
I'll roll.
Can't trick me. If you do stuff, Cat. Cat. Detect magic on Dariah?
Mark off the mana.
If I use it as a ritual, do I need to deduct the mana?
No, but it'll take you 10 minutes to do it.
I'll deduct the mana.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I know I've wondered.
Kodo just asked her to talk gibberish. She looked at him like he was psychic and like psychotic, and that's where that's.
Okay. Let's see. Let's look at my language.
Yeah, well, she didn't actually say whatever the things were.
Yeah, I know, but I have an idea. Zariah's gonna say a couple words and ask her, be like, "Did it sound like any of these?" And then she'll speak like the cat ate my homework type thing of in Dwarvish, Draconic, and Gnomish.
No, none of those.
Damn. Well, I tried.
Does the detect magic think of anything off her?
There's a faint magical aura in her stomach, likely from the potion you gave her.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Other than that, nothing.
Okay.
She has the nine-tailed fox.
However, there is.
I wasn't sure if there was like a chosen one glow or something around her.
No, the chosen one doesn't show up on Detect Magic. You need Detect Destiny for that.
But you do see something down the hallway.
Well, that's what I'm confirming, because I don't think it works through walls.
Well, it's not that it works for walls. It's just where he's at. You see, he doesn't see the crystal itself.
I'm specifically focusing this on Dariah.
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
That's more than 1 foot of stone.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
However, and you're focused on Dariah, so yeah, you wouldn't see the other chamber.
I do have a question. If I ask her to go back to her hearing, like to think of her hearing those people, if I use Detect Thoughts, could I hear what she heard during that time?
In theory, yeah.
Alright.
Dariah, what you did wasn't actually a bad idea. I'm not sure what you said.
Cortana will then proceed to walk over here She will purposely shove Kodo out of the way and kneel before
Zod.
Dora. Dora. And she'll hold out her hand, the one that's not bitten, and be like, "Hi, my name is Cortana. How are you feeling?" I would have done that too. I probably would have stuck it lightning.
Well, he can't throw lightning. He just has the flaming sword that he can just...
Stab it. Stab. Yeah, she'll walk over, kneel before her, hold her hand out. It's like, "Hi, I'm Cortana. How are you doing today? I see that you have had a stressful couple of days, and I'm not saying we can fix the past, but we can at least help, hopefully, better your future."
And while you're doing that, Kenshi will retrieve his wakizashi from Zaraya.
Mm-hmm.
He needs his stabby thing back.
He wants to stabby thing back.
You can totally have your magical stabby back.
Not actually magical, it's just made of the right metal.
Hannah will rub her hands and then hold them out to the side of Dora's head and be like, "Now, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to focus on the languages that those people were speaking." Oh, there we go. Focus what you heard. There we go. Okay.
Focus for a minute, reaching out, your thoughts to her thoughts, your brain, your mind intermingling. There's like a swirl of memories flying past you at high speed. Envision kind of like the, it starts out like the White Room in the Matrix, and except instead of gun racks in this case, it's like just like windows that each one have or screens that each one has a different memory.
Okay.
Eventually, you settle on two memories that stick out, that seem to fit for what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
One is her in a darkened, completely dark room. The sound of whimpering around her, but god damn it, Sarah! Stop sending things on Skype. It's blocking my Roll20. Let's see,
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, it's not your fault. It's fucking Windows 10. It keeps giving me a pop-up every time you post something.
You can turn that off.
I can't. I do. It comes back.
That's because she made multiple thingies.
No, I mean I turn off the notifications. It turns itself back on.
It's okay. It's Batman. It's important.
Anyway, sitting in a dark room, the sounds of whimpering of other people around her, but in the background you can hear soft, muffled chanting, very rhythmic. Can't really make it out. The other one is from when she was being dragged through the caverns.
Mm-hmm.
The chanting getting louder as she's moving, starting at the entrance with those strange words on the wall.
Okay.
And as she gets closer and is dragged to that chamber where you saw them performing the ritual, you hear more of the chanting. Again,
Can I repeat the chanting?
Make me an intelligence-based performance check.
Oh my god, if you do that, that means I automatically understand it. Oh god, that's horrible.
Alright.
How do you automatically understand it?
The sun and sun and moon thing, I understand what she's saying. Doesn't mean I know what language is. I just understand what she's saying.
Well, she has to understand it for that to work, I believe.
Alright, so that's
No, it
what?
just says I understand, comprehend all languages.
A D20 plus... Did I get my D10?
Well, remember, we determined that was you understand the intent, not the language.
That's what I mean. I'll understand what it was about.
Okay,
That's
I
what I'm
see. I
terrified
don't
of.
add the plus.
Well, that's the thing. She has to know the intent for you to be able to understand it. She's just reciting it. She has no idea what it means either.
Okay. So I will roll this, but ignore the plus 4.
Pretty sure the sorcerer has comprehend languages.
It does, but you didn't take that one.
No, I didn't. I was the one. I was
So
saying
ignore
that
the
as a
plus
minor.
4.
I'd say
I
replace that.
rolled a 14, a 16 on the dice.
I'd say so. We're replace. Okay, so we're looking at.
I have a 0 in my intelligence.
Okay, so we're looking at 16 plus your intelligence modifier plus.
Is 0 on my intelligence.
And you're on what on the dice?
I rolled a 16.
What on the dice?
On the dice.
And you rolled a 6, and your proficiency came out to also be 16 due to expertise. So you rolled a 32.
Okay, awesome. Yes!
So Cortana, starts speaking in this deep, guttural, disturbing language. Those of you who actually took a moment to listen in the other room
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to click that.
will recognize it from the, that ritual.
Oh, what's that? Ugh.
Kodo, it's similar to deep speech. It's not actually deep speech, but it seems to be some sort of incantation derived from deep speech.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming I have no idea what it is. 'Cause I don't know magic.
You don't know magic. You don't have that language. The only one so far that I know of. Again, if you speak deep speech, I can give you an idea. But I think, as far as I know, the only one who speaks Cthulian deep speech is Kodo.
Hmm.
So again, you're not entirely sure what they're saying. But it seems to be, based on your knowledge of magic and your knowledge of deep speech, it seems to be some form of incantation. You are picking up references to, just like Tibbs did previously, something about the Whispered One. And then, normal incantational gibberish.
Sounds like chants concerning the almighty Whispered One. Can I make an Arcana check as per identify spell?
This would be religion, actually.
Okay.
Though I believe I had told Tibbs earlier what it seemed to be, but I honestly don't remember.
I am not proficient in religion. Can I still?
You still may make the attempt to check. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, let me get Tibbs.
Based on this is a knowledge check for what he knows, not necessarily a. Based on your understanding of magic, you are not 100% sure, but it would seem to be similar to the sort of incantation one might use for dealing with some sort of spatial magic.
Okay.
So anything from creation to teleportation to,
It's an evocation.
Yeah, say some kind of effect,
Sounds like they're trying to pull something here. If it's the Whispered One, and if the Whispered One is actually a person, then maybe they were trying to release them from some sort of jail across the world or something. But that being said, looks like someone else needs me. Thank you for actually being helpful. Good day, Dariah.
Moving to that chamber, you see what I described earlier. I'm assuming your detect magic is up. You see overwhelming magic everywhere. Magic seems to be traveling from the, back and forth, radiating strongly out towards the casters, and then a much weaker, darker form of magic seems to be coming back in.
Okay. If I look at it for a little bit more, can I get some more feedback?
I think detect magic lets you do that. I know it did in older. I do.
Here, I popped up in chat.
And I've got it right here. And you learn at the School of Magic, if any. It seems to be some form of necrotic or necromantic energy. If you had to hazard a guess, especially going off of what you saw earlier, it probably is affecting their life energy. Possibly meaning whatever you encounter, those things you encountered earlier might be a byproduct of whatever this process is.
Oh, so because the way you described it sounds like it's warping or converting whatever is in those crystalline panes, and then sucking up whatever the converted energy is. That's what it sounds like.
was just looking at this like, what the fuck kind of weird ass shit this is.
It's got a nice little like Star Trek, warp core effect going, and then weird.
It looks like they're changing whatever energy is in those panes and pulling in some sort of corrupt necrotic energy form. Well,
cool.
Someone needs to be punished for this.
I pick up the cable that's next to me.
I
think this won't be a bad idea, right?
Let me double check. I believe that cable is affixed to the ground. As that cable's not actually on the map version of the map in the module. I think that's the guy who did the art added.
Bedtime. Not here.
That said, the cable does make sense, but you're probably looking at like that nice thick industrial cable.
No, I'm not letting you stay.
I'm still willing to pick it up.
You may attempt an athletics check. You're gonna have to basically like bear hug it to try and lift it. That's like we're talking cable that's probably a good foot in diameter of like heavy, thick steel-like material.
Okay, I'm just getting tired of Roll20 at this point. It's just I'm done.
You said you'd do it for the week.
I only play one game a week. I'm getting tired of this.
Too bad. I'm holding you to it.
No.
You try to lift, it seems to be affixed to the ground. You're not sure if that's due to weight, or if it's actually, possibly deeper, and if there's like some kind of channel in the cavern floor that it's affixed into. You're not sure.
I'm seriously done at this point. It's just been rolling less than 10 this entire time.
I call it karma.
Dariah apparently heard something about the Whispered One and them trying to enchant something to pull things here. Maybe they need a larger pool of necromantic energy to do it.
Cool. So, I'm going to destroy this cable then.
This guy, whoever the Whispered One is, better be doing this for a good reason. Looking at the crystal, can I make an Arcana check to try to get a comprehension of what this crystal is? Or then again, be your vision.
No, actually. That I have provisos for. I need an Arcana check.
Yes.
And you're wanting to understand it, right? Okay.
What the fuck?
Can I make this roll as well?
No. This is something you have to be proficient in.
Can I
Okay, I'm
retry?
not proficient in it.
It's not going anywhere.
This is... You know what? This will be one of those instances where it roll indicates how long.
Okay.
So you're going to walk in, be staring at it, walking around it, surveying it, looking at the various mechanism, looking at the cabling, looking at the various crystals. You get the idea that this is some sort of eldritch machine. Seems to be a variant or derivative of a type of soul prison.
Prism or prison?
Prison.
Okay.
Your best guess, the purple light that flows around the crystal and the outcropping, causing the glyphs and words that are kind of warping around, seem to be indicators of the souls that is already taken or is in the process of taking.
The incanting before you said it was spatial, like it was pulling.
Well, possibly pulling. I mean, again, you could tell it was something to do with spatial. That could be pushing, that could be pulling, that could be folding. There's any number of possibilities.
Okay. Am I aware in the world of Ladrina, can you... like, assuming that this is soul energy being pulled and stored. In the world of Ladrina, is it possible to make a kind of mana battery for large or powerful ritualistic things?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Arguably, that is what powers some of the predators is a type of mana battery.
Okay. Because I'm thinking that, unless there's actually a particular soul in this, but considering things are being sucked to it, I'm thinking that this is being turned into some form of battery to have whether and can't actually attempt to work. Now that's just a wild theory at this point, but Cat, I'll need you to sniff this. Cat.
One moment, please.
So, Kodo,
Yep.
I think we found what they were doing.
Think you take the armor off. What?
Do you want to wait 10 minutes?
Is sniffing perception?
If he's literally sniffing in this case, it would be, he is sniffing with intent to try and figure something out, so
I said Kodo wasn't being literal.
this would be an investigation, but I don't know what sniffing will tell you here. Gotta be honest.
What were you looking for, David, as for sniffing?
He wasn't being literal. A religion check, because the cat has the Bahamut collar around it. Probably knows a bit about it, considering he's been casting.
So you want a Bahamut check?
Yeah, I want a Bahamut check to.
Ryan, I need you to roll Bahamut.
Yeah, see if you can tell there's a.
I'd like to know how you roll Bahamut. What skill do you feel is Bahamut?
What skill do you feel is Bahamut?
Religion?
Did you hear him?
If you would like to attempt to roll religion, you may.
I'm assuming Bahamut as a deity falls under religion. Well, what am I rolling about Bahamut?
I don't know. What they have brought you into this room.
They found a spell thing.
There's a.
Let me actually put you in the map. Hold on.
The phrasing was cat.
found the map.
The phrasing was cat. I'll need you to sniff this. That was the phrasing.
Where's my religion? I believe I have a proficiency in it.
Yeah, like Kodo said, I need you to sniff this. Your proficiency. If you choose to use religion as your sniffing, because you're looking at a ritual site, from what I've gathered.
1d10.
Yes.
I'm Scally. It's yeah, 1d10 plus 2. I will roll you perfect. What it says.
Isn't religion is that intelligence or is that wisdom?
It's a say on your sheet.
I believe it's
It
intelligence.
says 2 plus 1d10.
Oh, so it must be intelligence. Okay. Well then.
I can read.
Okay. I thought that I don't know why I thought religion was other wisdom. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm rolling proficiency. You roll the real dice.
Cat, we're dealing with some
11.
sort of soul prison here. I'm thinking that the pains are being warped, and the necrotic energy coming out of it is actually some sort of soul transference into this thing, which could be a giant battery for a ritual. At least that's my theory. I'm wondering if you sniffing around can do anything about this. We could be a bit more useful than you were before.
Ooh. I think that's the sanctuary jab.
Blacker coat is an ass, I'm sorry.
I didn't hear what it said.
He basically said, hopefully you'll be more useful this time as to earlier.
Did you at least hear my theory?
So only Griff will hear this.
Did you?
Griff will hear this. It was like very useful, you know, keeping you from the brink of death over and over and over again.
Did you at
I
least
was
see?
going to, just saying, can we not argue over people being useful when almost all of us were basically almost dead, and thanks to Cortana and Zedcat, we're not dead? Can we just go back to, figure out what the fuck this thing is?
Brian, did you at
And
least
not being an emo cat?
did you at least hear my theory?
No, I did not.
He thinks it's the Bama battery using the souls of the people and the things that are around us. And you trying to confirm this theory with Mr. Religion with Bahamut.
Yes, that was the 27 was for.
Yes, it seems to be some kind of necromantic eldritch contraption that is playing with necrotic energy. Your best guess, probably pulling the souls or life energy from the people in the crystals along the walls to power itself. The corruptive forces of the process, basically turning them into vampire, those vampiric thralls you saw earlier.
Ah,
Owls.
I will look at myself. I will look towards Kodo. When he gives his theory, I will snip it, will rub up against it, and then just kind of nod, and be like, "Yep."
Okay.
It is. I'll say. I will look to Crib and like, meow, and Crib will hear. It is exactly as the lunatic fox says.
Now, Tibbs, he's not a lunatic fox. He's an emo fox that wants to eat me half the time when he decides to be almost killed.
Again, your armor. It is offensive to me.
I said half the time.
But then on to some more important issues. I'll walk over to one of the panes. I'll look at it. Is it more like they're in a container, or like they're two-dimensionally trapped in this thing? Because I'm trying to wonder, is it just a matter of like a stasis pod where I can just open it up, or are they like magically sealed in there?
They seem to be crystalline coffins, so it's closer to a container. Like they're actually stuck inside the shard.
Okay.
So think
Shatter the shards.
So think kind of like a large, naturally formed stasis pod.
Okay. Hey. Guys, looks like we have either prisoners or potential foes in these boxes. Well, crystals.
Open one and let's find out.
That's why I'm alerting people so we don't get completely ambushed. And
I
smashed
will
it.
then proceed to walk.
Maybe we should send Doria home first.
Well, we gotta save the rest of the people too.
Doria will be fine staying back there.
But I'm standing in the doorway, and I'm like,
The
"Did you
pulsa-
say something, Krev?
The pulsing seems to be increasing in speed and intensity.
Shut it off, guys! Why are you guys just standing around letting it grow more power?" Oh, let me
Yeah,
guess. Your
please
black
don't
hair
plug
couldn't
it,
help you
guys.
figure that out, huh?
I'll have you know, the cat just confirmed my theory.
I am going to try to cut the cable with my magically fused Naginata because I still have it being a plus 8 instead of a plus 5.
I would like you to roll. Okay, this is interesting. You're going via that method.
I was just gonna blast the crystal.
I
We'll
was
go
gonna
his
try
first.
to spell magic.
Well, you declared yours first, so
You have mana. I have one.
this will be an athletics check to damage the cable. Funny, that sounds like a real dice.
Oh. If it keeps rolling below 10, I'm just done. I hate roll 20.
I'm holding you to what you said.
I have to say, you said for an entire week, sir.
Which is one game, and I'm already getting fed up with it.
Yep. You're stuck with it. I'm holding to what you said, man. You don't get to bail just because you're having a bad day.
There.
Okay. You have successfully cut into the cable. The light seems to slow, but is still pulsing.
Did I cut the cable
You have cleaved into the cable. It seems to be damaged enough to have stopped functioning, but again, power is still flowing.
How goes to the other cable? Do the same thing.
You may attempt another athletics check.
Of course not.
Cat, do you want to assist him?
I get advantage?
No, and not only do you not get an advantage, as you bring your axe down into the cable.
Tristan, could you give me a 30-meter radius,
I can do that.
You can do that. You have radii. There's an entire folder called Area of Effect Template.
Come on.
I'm telling Brian, the guy who should know, because I gave you each one set.
I do, but remember, I still don't have a laptop. Yes.
Yes, but you have Sarah's laptop that should have access to that. Kriv, you take 14 psychic damage from the backlash.
Oh, that looks like it hurt.
Nope, not gonna be able to do that.
Can I try and dispel magic?
You may not use Dispel Magic. However, I will let you attempt to make an Arcana check for the same result.
Bless you. My Arcana is crappy, so...
Or, I'm sorry, Arcana or Investigation.
Wait.
Investigation based on your spellcasting attribute. So in your case, Charisma-based Investigation.
Charisma based, that would give me a +4, so let me go ahead and roll this. Going with plastic. Okay, it's 12. And you said a investigation based on charisma.
Yep.
12 plus 4 is 16. Roll well. Plus 3 is 19.
You close your eyes, reach out into the weave, feeling the twisted and evil energy in front of you. Ghostly howls filling your brain and kind of trying to disrupt your, focus. But you reach out, grab onto the knots, and start pulling them, separate. You have succeeded.
Oh, thank God.
The pulsing is slowing, but it is still going.
It's like, alright, Crab, try to cut it again.
What'd you do, Sparrow?
I'm sorry, only my friends can call me that.
I'm just sitting here.
We'll walk over.
Ouch! It says red, no!
I don't even know what I pressed. I was actually.
You clicked athletics, is what it says you clicked.
Oh. I was trying to update the sheet because I haven't touched the actual sheet in here forever.
So
Here's the actual roll. Just go with that. Roll 20 is not like me right now.
That wasn't that one. Would have been bad.
Okay, you have cleaved in the cable. The pulsing is again slowed, but it's still going.
Are both of the cores cut?
Yep.
Both of the cables are still cut, but the mana is still flowing. It's just greatly slowed.
Hey, we slowed it down.
Yeah, but we need to stop it.
Uriah, do you recognize this?
I've seen it before when we were dragged in here, but I have no idea what it is.
No, you already brought it up?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
What's that with this show?
God damn it.
Are you stabbing yourself?
No.
He's gonna try the Yoshimitsu way of defeating it.
I'll commit a blood sacrifice. Hold up.
Do you think this is when
I wouldn't be
lightning
able to
would come in
do a dagger.
handy?
I'm in my armor.
Anyone else like to try anything?
The player would, but I don't think he knows what we're trying to try with that roll.
And he may never know. But she will say, I tried to do Dispel Magic. It slowed it down a little bit, and then Crab cutting the other half slowed it down some more. But
Wait a second.
still
You
juicy.
said this is some sort of like So you said that this was like some sort of I'll say some sort of necrotic thing. Does it look natural, or does it look like it was brought here?
They made it.
You have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'll look at the crystal.
Oh, wait, that's right. Oh wait, that's 10 minutes. Fuck that. Don't have 10 minutes.
Okay. Kodo, you rolled something?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I meant to click on it.
No, I was talking to David.
Oh.
Yeah, when Cortana mentioned what she finally did, I look at the crystal, like, see, no thank you. And,
As Cortana did, you close your eyes, reach out, into the weave, pushing past the twisted faces and horrific screams, finding more knots of dark energy and slowly pulling them, unknotting them and untwisting them, pulsing again, slows some, but is still going.
yep.
I'm just
Sierra's peering behind the curtain, and I'm not going to call her on it.
Oh, I'm not.
But we know.
I'm not even paying attention. But I want to throw lightning at it.
Okay.
What do I roll?
If you want to throw lightning at the thing that's obviously holding the trapped souls of the village people, by all means, we can do that.
Well, maybe breaking it might set them free.
Or kill them.
I'm gonna pray to God.
I don't think God can help us on this, but
Hell, he can. I roll a D100. Maybe he does.
oh God.
Them's the rules.
So you seriously throwing lightning at it?
Can I use it for stun?
No.
So the people are trapped in the orb, right?
No. The people are trapped in these stasis pods, or stasis crystals you see around the room. The energy from those crystals is flowing into the giant crystalline lattice in the center of the room. In the center of the crystal lattice is a glowing black orb.
Does somebody have some type of reverse power?
I am sorry, Dragon Jeebus did not save you. It sounds like you reach out to pray, and it sounds like you dial to their dial-up number and not their phone number.
You tried to fax them.
As like you have dialed a fax machine and you get that horrible feedback noise.
Is this a case where counterspell might work?
No.
To try and reverse it.
That would be dispel in this case because it's already been cast. Counter prevents it from firing, but it's already fired.
Well, for what you said, you can't really dispel it.
Right.
Dispel this way, so.
I was trying to figure out how to reverse it so they can get their mana back. That's what I was trying to figure
Or a mana potion in the turn.
out.
Wait, okay.
I will then say, why not cut the cables to the stasis pods?
That's what Kriv basically did.
Oh, but it was
You see those two extension cables running out of the crystal thing and
and
going
they
around
go around the
yeah.
thing and they go in
Yeah.
there.
Maybe
Can
do
we
the
break them
ritual
out?
of Dispel magic?
If
Or
you,
remove curse?
I can tell you this because two people have done it already. If you use Dispel Magic, you will mark off the mana, and then you'll be making a skill check to attempt to have it work.
Oh, I didn't realize I had the mark of mana.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that now.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can. Let's see. Dispel magic. I do have that. Ah.
Just keep
Okay.
casting Dispel Magic over and over.
That's what we need to do is just keep...
Sure.
There are other ways of solving this.
So we break the people out. Does it look like you just go and let them out?
It
Is
doesn't look like you can just hit a button and open it, but you could potentially get them out. Yes.
I was just gonna start trying to open up one of the caskets.
Since Zoraya's gonna do it, I'm gonna let her do that.
Okay.
Might want to heal them first.
You are.
I can
How
hold
are
it
you
to-
trying to open it? Because that determines what skill to
you
use.
heal them.
I would like to use my thieves tools.
Okay, so you are attempting to damage the working of the crystal.
Are you that loose?
So essentially, you're great, Robin.
I would like to use my thieves, my rogueness to open it. Yes.
I will need a sleight of hand or thieves tools check.
With thieves tool, I know it's 5. Do I just roll a d20 plus 5?
It's a d20. You are proficient, I assume.
Yeah.
And do you have expertise or no?
Yeah, I have expertise.
So it'll be 1d20 plus 1d10 plus, in this case, we'll call it intelligence.
Okay, so it'll be. Okay.
I thought expertise you roll 2 proficiency.
That's what I said. I said 2d10.
Oh, I thought you said 1d10.
No.
Okay, so d20 plus 2d10 plus the stuff. Okay. Come on, dice roll well. That's the wrong dice. That's a d. I rolled a d12. That's a d20. Roll really well. How did I roll this?
So,
What if I still have to roll everything else? I know, I did. So that will be a 27.
Okay. You bring your tools out, and you kind of find like searching around, you find like a small crack in the faceting or weakness in the faceting crystal. Kind of jam your chisel in there, and work it until eventually you wedge and pull, and the front of the crystal pops open like a hatch.
Yeah.
Villager falls out on the ground. They're breathing weakly, but they seem to be okay.
That's the
Did
village
it
for
slow
you.
it down?
The
some?
pulsing
Okay.
does dim a little.
Alright, guys. The game plan. Crack these bitches like they're eggs and get these people
I'm
out
gonna
of here.
just slowly keep going around.
I'm going to need a check for each one.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get this corner. Someone else go after the others.
I'm gonna try to dispel magic.
What's the
I will need a Arcana check, I believe. Let me check that.
The dice suck.
You can do it as a Arcana check based on your spellcasting stat, or a Religion check based on your spellcasting stat.
Okay, so spellcasting plus, I'll say spellcasting based on
So-
religion or...
Yeah, it's like Arcana or Religion based on your Wisdom, as opposed to whatever the stat they're normally based on.
Alright, fuck it, I'm doing religion because my Arcana is garbage.
Okay, so a Wisdom-based Religion check.
and what was wrong with opening these things?
She did it with as a Thieves' Tools check. You may attempt it as I think it's athletics. Yeah, if you attempt to shatter it or force it open, you can do it with athletics.
Can I use acrobatics?
No.
Do it with the twirl?
No.
Okay, that's right.
Kodo takes 3d10 psychic as he attempts to force a crystal open and it backfires.
Stupid crystal.
Zariah, what did you roll?
I'm just rolling the d10s at the moment. I'm getting the totals for you in a second.
Well, I kind of need them one at a time because how many times you fuck up or don't fuck up is important here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get the math for you because I've rolled all the d20s at once.
That's what I'm saying. You weren't supposed to do that.
Oh. Did.
Okay, Kriv, you have successfully opened a pod.
Well, I still have the numbers on my original d20 rolls.
I think you just...
So the first one,
Okay.
d20 roll was 12.
Kodo, you open a
But
pod.
the total was 25.
You said 25?
First one for a total was 25, yes.
Okay, that's open.
Next one, I rolled a 15, but I have a total of 27.
Okay.
Third one, I rolled a 5, but I have a total of a flat 20.
Okay.
And the last one, I rolled an 8, but I have a total of 19.
Okay. Those are all open.
Sorry, I was trying to see if streamline it for
Is
you.
that another athletics from Coda?
Yeah.
How many are left?
More backlash damage.
Okay.
There are 24 in the room. You have currently opened 7.
Considering this is psychic damage,
17 more to go.
can I hit,
Kriv just opened another one for a total of 10. I'm still waiting for that check from Brian.
Alright, yeah.
I was trying to wait for you to finish so I could actually type.
Well, people aren't letting me finish because people just keep rolling shit and not stopping, so...
I stopped.
I wasn't just referring to you. I was referring to the unit as a whole.
I hit the up arrow and pressed enter while I'm typing over things. I do apologize. I shall wait.
I'd say, because, again, I have to actually keep track of each individual fail, so the fact that Brian started one means I have to let him finish.
Alright. So 1d10 plus religion, so that's 3. My bad. Let me check. Let's see now. Religion status, I believe it's +2.
I'd say, remember, it's a wisdom-based religion.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's 5. Oh, let's go.
I assume you're marking off damage.
yeah, I'm actually wondering, because it's psychic damage, can I have it, knock the, black out of my hair?
If you wanted to, yeah. That's purely a roleplay thing on your end. Okay, Tibbs, you like Cortana and Koda before you, you reach out into the weave, invoking the name of Bahamut. You push your way through the screams and the twisted faces in the darkness, find another tangled knot of dark energy and unraveling it. You have succeeded.
Do I take?
You did not fail, so you do not take damage.
You're just doing the wrong thing.
So, are we allowed to just do that as many times as we can until?
If you would like to make another round of checks, we may do that, but let's do it one person at a time.
I'm just going to go ahead and roll it, and when it comes around to me, I will tell you what I got.
Alright, I will start with the people in the room here, so I will start with David. Do you want to make another attempt? If not, I will move on.
I will not make an attempt at the moment.
Cortana, are you going to make an attempt? Okay.
I do not have enough.
Kriv, are you making an attempt? Oh yes, that reminds me, Tibbs, that cost you mana, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I knocked off 5.
Okay, Kriv has gotten another one open. That brings you up to 12 successes, at which point the giant crystal lattice in the center of the room dims. The thrumming pulse, goes silent, and the other chambers begin to pop open.
Okay.
However, the dark orb at the center of the structure is still radiating badness. How do you wish to proceed?
I'm going to attempt it again.
No, the thing shut. Oh, on the orb.
It shut down.
Yes, I said that. The entire structure has shut down.
I heard you say it shut down, but you said that it was still like pulsating in the middle.
I said the orb that was resting at the center of the structure is still pulsating evil. The rest of it, the rest of the system is shut down.
Okay.
He's ginger getting sad.
All right. Then I'm gonna say that I will. All right. I say we get. I'm gonna say, is it like increasing in power, or is it just sitting there?
It's just sitting there at this point.
Okay. I say we try to. Tibbs is gonna look at Kriv and like, and like, kind of, and tell him let's get all the villagers out of here. It's like, let's try to get all the villagers out of this room, so that I may attempt to vanquish this evil.
At which point, Cortana would turn to the cat and say, "Hey, can you heal all these people?"
Based on what you're seeing, they seem healthy, air quote. Again, they're just weakened from what they've gone through and semi-conscious. Like, they could probably help each other out, but they would need,
Alright, that makes sense.
So they're just, like, they're exhausted and out of it. I don't think they're missing HP.
Right.
They probably just have several points of exhaustion.
I'll say, this is status condition damage, not physical.
Which technically I can fix if you throw them into a pile.
Yeah, we can do that. Just
if you want to
gather around.
If you want to blow all your mana casting restoration, I suppose.
I need to check, but I can't remember if restoration has like a limit or if it's just everyone within 30 meters.
It's one casting per person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tibbs. I believe in you.
So you would have to cast it 24 times.
You can do it, Tibbs. You can do it.
Also known as Restoration's first level, right?
Nope. Not first.
I think
Lesser?
it's second. Lesser, I think, is... Lesser is
Second level. So that would be 3 mana.
Nope.
3 times 24.
Nope. No, they'd be fine. They're good.
And that wouldn't cure exhaustion anyway. You need greater for that.
Yeah. At best, if you throw them in a pile, I can use Beacon of Hope, and they'll feel better about themselves.
But that does not solve their immediate problem.
No, but if they die, they get death saving. They get advantages on death saving.
And now Cortana would follow up with this. Now can I strike it with lightning? I'm taking that as a yes.
I'll grab Tibbs out of the way.
That sounds like a distress noise, but are you striking it before or after moving the villagers?
I'm waiting for the villagers to move out behind me.
Could we essentially take 10 on all these chambers?
Well, they all opened when the device shut down.
Okay.
So they're again all the villagers laying out on the floor, semi-conscious.
Clarity, my favorite, putting on a face. Can I make a persuasion roll to kind of calmly command people and direct them?
They are not in a
I will
condition.
assist him.
They are not in a condition right now to be commanded. They are in that weakened state where they'd have to have somebody to lean on to go anywhere.
Okay. So I'll take my time helping them out.
I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And as the last one leaves, Cortana will hold out her hands and maniacally laugh as she casts lightning.
Mark off the mana. What level are you throwing it at?
Could you
Screenshot.
Totally normal level. Totally. Totally what I'm gonna cast it at. Totally.
Really? Because it says you cast it at a higher level. Doesn't tell me what level, but it tells.
Totally.
I'm seeing.
I cast it at level 5.
Okay.
And of course I waited till the team members were also...
And that's normally a level 3?
Yep. Out behind me.
Did the team members...
She's like, I don't have the mana for this.
Okay, I know Kriv and Kodo were clearing people out of the room. I assume they came back after they were done doing that?
Well, I figured if she was blessing with lightning, she would want us out of the room. This is
Okay.
why I'm still back here.
So everyone is cleared out. Is everyone out of the room when she does this?
Yes.
Position yourselves where you feel you would be standing.
What do you want to be?
I have my wings out too,
Out
by
of
the
the
way.
room? Because you know she's about to throw
As in,
lightning.
as in case to shield the people behind me.
Is that
I have it out as far out as I
okay?
can.
This is where everybody feels they're standing.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just kind of standing around the corner, and I'm standing around the corner, but kind of like, oh my god.
You rev up, you unleash the blast. It goes into the crystalline network, the crystal device starts like pulsing rapidly, and then there's a shockwave blast blasting back out of the crystalline lattice. You and Kriv both take 31 psychic damage.
I'm still up.
I think Steph has nuclear response.
And the crystal is still there. And the dark orb is, kind of radiating, inky black smoky darkness. It doesn't seem to have gotten any more, better or worse than where you were before. It's just kind of sitting there, being ominous.
Ah.
But yes, Kriv and Cortana took 31 psychic, if you have not marked that off already.
I have marked it off. So I was like, I'm still up.
You guys okay?
Ah. I finally took some actual damage this time.
Is the crystal still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Blatantly so. Maybe.
I'm not sure if that's such a good idea.
As you hear slow, sarcastic clapping coming from behind you.
Oh no, the villain came back.
We're not that lucky. If so, my neck is open for business.
Unless it's sketchy.
Who is this slow, sarcastic laugh?
Clap.
New person.
The new percher that just popped up.
Okay.
As you hear this song kind of wafting on the wind,
It's a beautiful song.
and as you turn behind you to look, you see this form kind of walking out of the nothingness toward you, clapping sarcastically.
I saw this in a Xena episode.
I was like, I have seen some special moves in my time, but that one takes the cake. I would not repeat that.
I have enough help, I think. I feel good.
Those of you who received the psychic message the other day recognize the voice as the one who sent it.
I got it from someone else.
It was signed by someone else.
I was hearing it as someone else sent it by the same person.
It claimed to be it was a female voice that claimed to be the High Knight Commander.
I don't recall the female voice part, but
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Hello?
Hello.
That is a nifty power to learn. I wonder if I can learn it.
Teleport?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can learn that, yes.
Oh,
Yay!
I know your voice.
I certainly hope so. It's distinctive.
I don't
Everyone
know
has
the
a
voice.
message.
Yep, I sent it to you, and you, and you. Somebody had to get you here. This was totally going under everybody's radar.
So can I get your name, please?
Oh, but
We haven't had the instructions yet.
my
Besides you
apologies.
knowing us three.
I am Arya, Songweaver Arya.
Are you like our guild master who hands out, adventures?
Well, technically no.
Well, you kind of handed us this one. So...
Shh.
Okay.
I gave you a gimme. Don't let that get out or I get in trouble.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Must say,
You guys were taking too long and that was getting, pretty, nasty. So if I didn't, say something.
Tibbs is gonna kind of nod his head and just kind of walk back around the corner, look at this thing again. And you said it doesn't look like it's done a single thing.
Her attack does not seem to have phased it. No.
Okay. I'll say Tibbs is going to kind of try and get in front of Cortana, see if he can push her back out of the room a little bit more, and see Mase just kind of like stand on his back legs and just kind of put his paws on her leg and
She'll just lift her leg up and be like, "Stop, cat."
Okay, come on, little one. Say what you mean. As she says, Arya says as she leans down and lightly bops you on the nose. You are now currently under the effects of tongues.
Under what?
He is currently under the effects of tongues, meaning when he speaks, everyone understands him and vice versa for the duration of the spell.
Okay. see.
So for the next, come on, roll 20. For the next hour, he speaks Common or any other language he wishes.
But doesn't he already speak
You
that?
do that anyway.
No, I mean, he can speak in whatever language he wants. Everyone will understand him.
Oh.
He has been given the gift of tongues for an hour.
I know, but now I have an excuse.
You can do it anyway. We all know you're sentient.
And we all know you can talk.
How did anyone figure this out?
Cortana! We literally had a whole talk about it in one of our threads.
I should be able to talk.
We had a whole conversation about it in the thread.
Yes, you know that I should be able to talk.
That you can talk.
Okay. Which case, you must say you will hear coming from him. It was like, Senorita, I need you to leave this room, so that I may do the work of God.
Go ahead and do it.
On the way this time.
I will move on the condition that you will start speaking English. English, okay? You start speaking English.
What's this thing you call English?
I'm sorry, if you start speaking Common, I will move out of the room.
Reckons a much more elegant language.
It must say like, it was like, Senorita, I'm speaking the common tongue now.
Can you tell the cat to stop lying to me? You're his god, right? You do that sort of things?
Oh, no. I'm way above Bahamut.
Oh! Cortana will then bend the knee.
Please don't do that.
What? But that's what you're supposed to do. When, you know...
That's what you do with royalty.
Well, I mean...
I'm a bard,
Bards
technically.
are awesome. Right? Guys? No?
I don't know, you tell me, you're one.
I think bards are awesome.
Well, there you go, then.
But yeah, I will do that on the condition, Cat, that after whatever she did, you speak Common.
You know what? You guys are obviously busy. I will wait a minute. She, kind of brings her hand down, perpendicular, parallel to the floor, and kind of gestures it out, and then starts sitting on an invisible bench waiting.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right.
I'll let you guys finish.
I'm about to say, in which case, then you're just, I guess you just get to sit right there when this happens.
You should pay attention to the songstress.
No, let them have their fun.
Hey, I'm not doing anything. This is all him. Hands.
I'm about to say, I will clutch my holy symbol.
Starts kicking her feet back and forth and moving like she's on a swing.
I will do what I must. God, drop the mic. And I will rain down dawn on this thing.
Cortana, did you move?
No, I did not move.
You're taking
It looks like she's just outside the range.
But it's the range of his power, but not of the range possibly from the
the psychic energy.
Yeah, the psychic energy.
What level is Dawn?
Dawn is level a lot. Hold up.
I need to know.
Give me a sec. Dawn is level 5.
So the same level she just fired. Okay.
So she takes another one.
Can I just take 31 damage?
32, actually.
Okay, well 32 is okay.
As again, the light of dawn comes down, like it's StarCraft 2, striking the crystal, and then again another psychic blast radiates out and fills the chamber, catching Cortana because she didn't move and is standing at the edge of the chamber.
Cortana will clutch her chest and ugh! I think I lost the breast size.
Oh no?
I'm just gonna grab Cortana and yank her by her feet. Where's the rest of the party?
Does the crystal look like anything's happening to it?
Nope, no change to the crystal or the orb.
Cat, we've already established that attacks on it doesn't work. I don't know why you're sitting here, keep trying.
You
literally just confirmed it.
You try using your heretics like I attempted to use the light of God. There's a big difference between your heretical magic.
There's
and my
one right here who literally just told us it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
Surface shot.
Tibbs.
Radiance worked on everything else.
No, it hasn't.
I always love heroes. They have such interesting ideas.
Tibbs, would you mind patching Cortana up? Please?
No. You wounded me. He wounded me. Fuck you guys.
I could have sworn I told her to move.
Just out of idle curiosity, has anybody considered trying to search the room?
I was waiting for them to finish, stuff trying to blow it up before I went.
I mean, nuking it into submission is fun and all if you have the mana to spend, but...
Oh, I had to wait for them to stop trying to blow it up. Kind of value my life today.
Hey. If you wanted to search the room before we tried anything, you could have easily opened your mouth and been like, hey guys, I wanted to...
So I let you use your lightning.
Or you could have said, before you use your lightning, let me search the room. You guys don't speak English? You guys attack your own party members? For all this, I might have stayed in Brian Super's.
I did not attack a single party member. I got hit by a party member. I got hit by a freaking metal lizard. I did not attack you. Now I'd like to search the room. Can you move me to search the room?
Would you kindly, do this thing that you guys have been neglecting to do all campaign and roll me an investigation check or perception to toss the room?
I've been rolling it, thank you very much.
I have several sets of treasure that you guys neglected to search for that would differ.
I haven't been
including a stack of bodies you guys left outside and forgot to toss for cash.
In my defense, Cortana doesn't search the dead. It's wrong.
I'm a cat. I don't search dead bodies.
Or and then see, that's the thing. Everybody's too high and mighty to search dead bodies and then complain when they have no money.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Okay, I sanctify and bury dead bodies. I don't loot them.
Or my personal favorite, you go out of your way to take prisoners and then forget to take the prisoners out of the dungeon.
We took prisoners?
They get what they deserve.
They've done that 3 times. they intentionally go out of the way to knock the guy out. They tie him up, and then just walk out of the room and never come back.
Oh, the poor guy.
They get what they deserve.
Okay, Zariah.
In my defense, usually I fall asleep during mid-session because I've been working all day.
You enter the chamber.
So I don't blame Raphael on that one. I blame the Jets.
I wasn't blaming anybody. I just find it hilarious.
No, I'm just saying that's the reason they got forgotten. Is because Sierra and I usually fall asleep.
Okay, so you enter the chamber, begin looking around. Obviously, you got the giant crystals. You have the, sports ball-sized ominous orb of ominousness at the center of that crystal lattice there. And near the back of the chamber, you find a tile that seems oddly discolored compared to the others. Almost like Hanna-Barbera style. If you had to hazard a guess, you would think it might be a trap door.
I would like to activate the trap.
Roll your investigation to check for traps.
Come on, high number. That is the opposite of a high number. Roll me 2d10.
Oh wait, I can cast up to level 6 now.
There you go.
You added something wrong. I should have not made
I totally forgot that, guys.
2d10 plus 2.
Oh.
10 plus 2.
Oh shit. Wait, where did...
2d10.
That's 19.
19 plus 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I somehow rolling a 2 on my dice, rolled a 23.
Wow.
That's what I was like, is that right, Matt?
I feel like I wasted this.
Excuse you.
Okay, you do not see any traps.
I will press the plate.
It's more like a lift, but yeah, you wedge your thing in, you lift it up, and indeed, it does seem to be a trap door. As you flip it up, it appears to be a cellar below.
Harunk thump.
I'm going down below.
Harunk.
Jumping in, it appears to be a significantly smaller cavern, think like root cellar sized. Inside, you find a few chests. You going to do anything about these chests?
I would like to do the check traps and unlock the locks.
Okay.
That could be 3 rolls each, or 6 rolls total.
Yep.
Okay. Can I just give you the totals if you want to focus on something else while I roll that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would everyone else like to do in the meantime?
I'm going to go down into the basement with my owner.
Okay. And everyone else?
I am going to heal myself
So in case
since
anything
party
happens.
members took me down. Also because I only have 10 HP.
Okay. Anyone else?
Is it 7 everybody gets?
You added 7, so it's 27 total.
27. So everybody around me who is down gets 27.
Ooh, does that include me?
If you're in my radius, 60 feet.
So yeah, you're barely in it.
Songstress, I don't suppose you know the significance of the Dariah over here.
Oh, but her? Actually, no significance. I just needed a name to get you here.
That is smart. I like how you work.
Very well then.
Because, well, you know, the big bad evil dude was doing the evil things with, well, that, actually. And she'll gesture towards the orb.
Oh man.
In that case, couldn't you have gone to a guild and got people's attention besides specifically asking for us?
That would have revealed her more.
I'm more than happy
just
to
a few
do
people
this.
then.
I'll say,
I'm just wondering why specifically the us thing.
well, there's 2 reasons for that. One, that would again require me to reveal myself, and I have to be very careful about that. And number 2, should be coming up the stairs in a minute, assuming she didn't botch her rolls.
Working on it. I mean, not the botching part, but the rolling part. Holy shit.
As a, because dealing with what is transpiring requires a specific set of individuals.
I have a specific set of skills.
Yes, you do. You see, into every generation, there is a certain group of chosen heroes that are, you know, born to combat a specific threat. Or at least have been for, you know, since, you know, the gods were banished from this realm. And this time around, that happens to be you. You are the Alos Vala. And you have successfully found no traps.
Ah, so I don't need to roll the other. Okay. I will just open them then.
I will still need a lockpicking, which is thieves' tools.
Okay, so that's the
Dexterity-based
D20.
thieves. I'm going to say D20 plus 2D10 plus dexterity modifier.
Songstress,
Okay.
I believe
I'll
that.
get the rolls. I rolled for the lock picking, and then just add the
Um,
2D attack.
Yep.
Well, Songstress, I believe that you've seen me before. I'm not entirely sure how I qualify for a quest such as this.
by virtue of, well, your virtue.
I was gonna say, keep in mind, he did bite a party member
Oh.
multiple times.
Everyone stumbles. But currently, there are two factors in play here. Two, ancient heritage. Oh, one, ancient heritage. Two, your innate virtue. There are certain variables in play that currently consider you the purest hearts on this world.
See, Kodo, you're not a bad guy. 50% of the time. Bless you.
Some of you more pure than others.
Definitely not the cat.
This purity gives you the potential to access certain power, provided you can, prove yourself worthy by finding it.
I hear
Said-
epic adventure.
Said power and said heritage also means you are the chief guardians of those. And as she said this, she gestures towards the orbs. Well, the orb. There are 4 in total, and they're kind of what keeps the world together.
So shooting lightning at it is not a smart thing to do.
Oh no, the normal mortal magic is not going to hurt them. It'll take something a little bit more than a lightning bolt. I have only heard of them being sundered once, and it was an explosion unlike any I've ever heard of before.
Creation.
And, also created the Mistlands, so don't do that.
Wait, he created the Mistlands?
Yeah, the last generation of heroes was kind of petty and couldn't decide what constituted party inventory versus individual inventory. So to solve the dispute, they just blew up the inventory all at once.
They put a bag of withholding inside of another bag of withholding?
No, they dropped a fireball on a keg of elven powder.
Memo to self to send a letter over to Greg's gate.
Which, elven powder is different from gunpowder.
Okay.
Which, in turn, broke one of those.
I just want a crit roll.
No,
No, it's not.
as I'm referencing the first version of this campaign. And it's like, it broke the orb of despair, thus creating a massive land of despair. You know it as the Mistlands. All hope perishes once it enters the mist.
Yeah, let's never go there again. I'm too good for that. My little bird heart can't take it.
So, but obviously, being, there's 4 orbs in total. They constitute hope, despair, life, and death.
I have a feeling, guys, we have to go see this man.
The despair orb was fixed, so you,
Oh, good.
assuming you can find it, I can't tell you where they all are, but I can give you tips. But
Really?
it is your job, dark forces have been after these orbs for generations to do things like what you're seeing here. And, we need heroes to protect them and prevent that sort of thing. I'm not allowed to interfere directly, so
As
The-
Guildmaster,
So which one is this
we
one?
will take over this duty.
the best I can do is find the chosen heroes and try to guide them together. Try to guide them together so that they can reach their true potential and save the world. That particular one is death.
Which makes sense.
Okay, Zariah, you pop open the first 2 chests. The third one, your lockpick breaks.
Can I just kick it
I'm
open?
having several flashbacks.
You may attempt an athletics check.
Can I use acrobatics?
No, I'm good with athletics. I have proficiency in athletics.
No, if you need someone with a lot of strength, just yell for me.
I don't need no dragon.
It's not a particularly sturdy lock. It doesn't. It looks like they were counting on the fact that this room was hidden and in the death chamber as security.
What's this nonsense you speak of?
I rolled a total of 16.
Okay, you kick it open.
Yay!
Inside, you find the GM trying to get back to his computer so he can hit the enter button.
Oh shit!
Also,
That's platinum?
yep,
Fuck yes! I can.
you have gold, platinum, gemstones, spell scrolls,
I can make that gift now.
and sitting atop one of the piles of gold,
It's a keyblade.
Oh,
I mean, a witchblade.
what does this button do?
Which one of you is going to be naked?
I got it! Well, no, there's a reason for this. Because the last bracelet that Mariah put on worked out really well for her.
This one is going to turn you into a bloodthirsty maniac.
You don't know that.
You're not listening to the conversation we're having.
Well, Mariah doesn't know. Because Mariah's down in a hole, so she doesn't hear the conversation.
All you just hear is, oh my god!
No, y'all don't hear shit.
It's
Okay.
okay. Oh,
I am
Is Mariah
copying and
screaming?
pasting, and I will put the loot into the loot crate later.
I can enter it into the loot crate for. I can enter it for you, no problem. Are you going to try and bring it upstairs? Alert the party that it even exists? What's the?
Pocket it.
I'm gonna start throwing. Is it in bags or is it loose?
It's again 3 chests.
No, I meant the money. Is it in like in sacks, or is it like?
It's some of it's in sacks, some of it's just loose coin.
Okay, the ones in sacks, I'm gonna make sure they're tied close and just start throwing them up.
I think she found it. I think she'll need your help.
I'll look at Kodo. This is where you can make amends and apologize.
Your friend
I
needs help.
guess-
Your friend needs help. I'll wait a minute.
Kodo will. Unless there's an actual room here I need to move to.
It's not on the map. It's just a trapdoor on the other side of the crystal lattice.
Okay, Kodo
For
will.
one players, I had to use both of my potions in these past 2 battles, so I'm gonna take one of those potions.
I will go to and help with this. Also,
Uh,
are we taking it out of the chest? We can take the chest
Well,
themselves.
I was just taking the ones that were in bags because I figured that'd be easy distribution.
We're taking all those.
If you guys would kindly give me a,
Period.
if you guys would kindly give me a token athletics check.
What about acrobatics?
Acrobatics doesn't help you lift.
Well,
While
I
you,
figure
while-
Criven and I can lift it out and just start pushing it up onto the floor, and we'll go from there.
yeah, I just need a token athletics check to do it. While you guys are working on that, Ariel will look around. It's like, and the rest of this probably is not for their ears, so she'll make a kind of like flicking gesture and hum a few bars of that song you heard earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And, little portals open up under the villagers and they'll fall through them and vanish.
But I really like that song. I wonder how it sounds with the triangle.
So
Because my other 2 instruments still have not been picked yet.
I have to ask, how heavy are the chests? Because I will try to carry on.
Well, I
Or as heavy
suppose
as I can.
I suppose I can look up how much that much coin weighs.
Or you could just let me use my roll that I rolled super awesome on.
I was just looking for token rolls to see how long it took, but
I just want to carry the chest. That's what I was asking. Like, I'm in power armor. I might as well make it useful so that Kodo can stop looking at me with a stink eye.
Yes, I am totally putting the bracelet on.
I can tell you right now, due to their size, you're an awkward. This is like these are like 4 or 5 foot long chests. You're not gonna be able to carry all of them by yourself. They're just too awkward.
No. Illustration is not cursed first.
Let's say, do you want to try checking it out first before slapping it on?
I mean, I did it with the healing bracelet, but yes, I'm gonna make sure. I want to make sure it's not cursed before I put it on.
I believe you want an identify spell for that.
Which...
Is Kodo?
That's a identify can be cast as a ritual.
I will take.
But not me, Kodo, or right?
I think Kodo's the only person who possibly has to identify.
I can certainly do it.
I know bards are. I know bards have it on their list. I don't know if she took it.
I think I...
About the closest I have is...
No, I did not take identify.
Okay, give me a few minutes and I'll be able to find out what it is.
Leave it to Sierra to play the bard that did not take identify.
Assuming the songstress doesn't.
I would like to take a look at the 2 scrolls.
That too will. No, that actually doesn't require identify. My bad.
I will.
The scrolls. and when I put it in the loot crate, I will add this. The scrolls are for the spell Word of Recall and Investiture of Ice.
Okay, I already have Word of Recall, so...
Do you need this spellcasting ability to use them?
That with how scrolls work, no, you do not need to be a spellcaster to fire them.
Yeah. But it's less effective.
Well, once I finally switch over my sheet, I'll have magic. I just haven't done it yet.
I'm gonna say, I do not see myself using either of these. I will...
Well, we can divvy it out later. He's just gonna put it into the thing.
I'm gonna say, I'll just chuck it in the bag.
So, the way I see it,
Are you doing this while they're checking stuff out, or are you going to do this, after?
Well,
Because in theory, you could do this while they're unloading the chamber if you would like.
well,
Assuming they give it to you.
well, Zariah, I believe
I'll say
mentioned.
it's just while we're loading stuff so we can make sure it's not cursed.
Okay.
Okay, then. Okay, in which case, I'll be doing it
actually, I just found a way that I can carry all three of them. You said a sweet chest, right?
Yeah.
The way I can carry them is I can pick up one,
Did that pop
hold
up?
it in my arms,
Mm-hmm.
like a box, and then someone else stacks the other two on top of it. It requires attunement. Normally when I hear attunement, it makes me think of cursed items.
Yeah.
No, attunement is just how 5e works.
What does that even mean then?
It's their way of limiting how many magic items you can have. Attunement means you have to basically psychically bond with it, and you can only have 3 bonded items at a time. It's their way of preventing you from loading down with like 15 magic items.
So I can't have like a belt of giant strength, a belt of headband of intelligence, and like a whole bunch of things.
This is
Yeah.
almost like my bracer of arrows.
That doesn't require attunement.
Basically,
sure.
your shield allows you to basically interpose and block.
Mhm.
This lets you do what Eric does of like sending it back.
Back, yeah.
Which is why I want it.
However, if you will notice under the description,
It requires attunement, yeah.
and now second paragraph,
You have to be an hour in the...
an Averell.
What are those?
You.
Oh!
Aww.
How did I forget what I was? How embarrassing. I was like, I need to look that race up. It sounds cool.
As Kodo finishes reciting this out, Ariel nod and like, yes. Currently, there are 6 of these types of items active in the world. This is the second one to enter your party. There's, in theory, one for each of you, if you can find them.
Oh my god, we're
Wait,
Power
the second
Rangers,
one in the
guys.
party was the first one.
She'll glance pointedly at Kenshi. It's like the ring he carries that was left over from the last time these orbs were awakened.
So Kenshi has the ring. This would be Cortana's bracer?
It's a bracelet right now.
Bracelet. Okay.
I forgot what
That
it was.
at least makes sense.
It's like when you find once you find one of these items, you would of course attune to it, and should it find you worthy and pure, grant you great power beyond that of the standard effect, allowing you to channel the power of the divine, which in turn will allow you to smite that which is coming for the orbs. Out of game? Yes, you're a fucking Power Ranger. Recall when I mentioned one of the main inspirations for this game was Legend of the Dragoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your Dragoon mode item. Each player character has a special item designed by the GM to suit their character class and playstyle.
Awesome.
I rolled randomly to see which one was in this particular loot box. It came up Cortana.
Oh, that's cool. I was just curious. It's like, wait, if I'm reading this correctly, this one's for Cortana. It does my
Everybody
thing I do,
remembered
but
what I
can only do
was
it
but
4 times a
me.
day.
I feel so embarrassed.
I mean, hey, maybe that'll mean that Cortana doesn't get insta-gibbed by something.
Assuming it's a missile.
Yeah, assuming it's a missile.
It's like, no! Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah.
Scanner, she just redirected.
Take that.
So far we've had, forgetting what attunement is, forgetting what your race is, and keying in on the fact that it's the Witchblade, and completely missing the Wonder Woman joke that was built into the first paragraph.
I laughed at that. I think we all laughed at that, didn't we? I know I laughed.
I was laughing on the inside.
It was like Diana.
Yeah, I laughed at the Diana part.
To be entirely honest, being the type of gamer I am, I read what it does, and then went back to read what its story is, and then got it.
Yeah. It's like, now that you have come together, if you continue on the path that you seem to be on, these items will come to you.
Oh. So,
And
still an epic adventure.
And again, assuming you prove yourselves to them, their power will unlock.
Oh.
The more pure you are, the stronger they become.
What happens if you put it into a bag of holding?
It will just sit in the bag of holding.
I just had to make sure because some magical items don't like being placed there.
But if it's in the bag of holding, you can't use it.
Of course.
Ideally, you want to keep them on your person at all times.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
So, assuming that you will give this to the person it actually works for, I will move it to Sierra's journal.
Kodo will, because it's in Kodo's hands.
Well, Cortana said I can't accept it until, Sarah's
So you're there, you can't accept it.
Oh no, she handed it to me so I could identify.
That's it.
Yeah, but she didn't not unrelinquish dibs. She still has dibs on
That's
it.
it. Technically, she still has dibs. Despite knowing what it does, she has not relinquished the dibs.
Yeah. She has
Well,
not,
if once it's known to me that it's not going to work for me, it goes to who it will work for. I relinquish the dibs.
okay. She relinquished the dibs.
We're just trying to be fair.
I appreciate the upholding of the dibs.
So Cortana will take it and be like, I don't want to do this while people are staring at me.
You just put it on and
Yeah, but
meditate for a little bit. It's not that...
Later.
I shall, but just not now.
Okay. That is your call. So long as you have it when when it's needed.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait till we camp. We're not camping here, right? We're totally leaving?
So I assume we're going back to the village?
I suggest we make camp before re-entering the village.
But I would like to
Yeah, I
clarify, we're not making camp here, correct?
This place is really
That must
cool.
have, could we not
Okay.
get next to the evil death crystal?
Well, obviously.
Speaking of the
I
evil
just
death,
have to make sure.
speaking of the evil death orb that represents death, that maintains the integrity of this world, do we have to leave it here, or are we able to take it with us?
No, why would we want it?
You are its guardian.
That's
You are its guardians now. What you do with it is up to you.
I think it's best we take the orb with us then.
I'm not carrying a death orb. If
Here.
anyone should carry it, it's the cleric.
It can safely go in a bag of holding.
Can I shove it into my corset of holding?
If you wish to keep it on your person that way, by all means.
Yeah, I'll shove it in there.
That's-
It's actually a bra of holding, but we've dubbed it the corset of holding.
it still sounds so wrong either way.
We'll just
Uh,
shove it in there.
Sarah, you said you took one of the potions of supreme healing?
Yeah.
It's like I can't die. They have to know it's in here.
are we divvying out the money?
So
figure
far,
that out later.
as I so far, I just dropped it in your loot crate.
Let's just leave it in Loot Crate for now, please.
So figured not worry about game time taking that up.
Yeah, we can do it out of game.
In a post, like one of mine.
Yeah, we can divvy it up out of game. I.e. make David do the math.
Well, I think Brian's doing the math right now.
As I so far, I just added it all to your loot crate. So
So let's just
Yes, 16 members.
okay.
16.
16
Now.
members.
Yeah,
So-
16 members.
Mario, where did you send the villagers to?
Back to their homes.
Hey, maybe you can help me. So, I'm really good at playing instruments, but I can't figure out what instruments I like best outside of the triangle. And I can only pick 2 other instruments to carry along with me on the road. So, do you have any recommendations? Maybe a harp? A piano, an accordion, anything.
All have
Banjo.
their uses.
You do have really good fingers. The piano might be
You could do the banjo.
It's not the most portable of instruments, but yes.
good. Since we have someone
I've always been
Just
the harp personally. But
Oh, one could be the harp.
I think about it.
Crib.
Si, senorita.
It's
We'll see
it.
your work.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
right,
say,
you're not-
it's a
You're
man.
not doing that thing again.
He's a man.
I'm not sure how respectful it is to refer to the songstress directly by her name.
Too many sixes.
no,
too
no,
many
you may use
sixes.
my name. I actually prefer if you just use my name.
She
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
introduced
click on
herself
it.
with a name. I'm going to use her name out of respect. I'm not just going to say, hey, you over there. That just makes it even more disrespectful.
Well, she has a title. And she's really powerful.
So I guess the other one needs to be a wind instrument.
So, like a flute or a penny whistle or a pan flute or
Can I have a saxophone?
an ocarina.
Oh, that too.
You can have a saxophone. GM doesn't care.
I want a sax.
Now I'm thinking of freaking
God
fucking
damn
dagger
it!
now.
I didn't mean to.
That's a trumpet.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm calling
thinking
it
of the wrong
sexy
instrument.
sax.
Oh, yeah,
It's my sex instrument.
It's your sex instrument?
Yes.
That's a big one.
Now, my personal advice would be to make your way towards the dreaming pools in the mountains to the northeast of here.
Alright, Captain.
That will, help you learn to understand this, who you are dealing with and the stakes that you are currently facing.
Who feels fair?
Because once again, I'm not allowed to explain everything. I've technically said too much, but I think I can get away with it because nobody's watching right now. Like I said, I'm only allowed to guide.
I'll say the people see the division that I wrote up in the try.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to take it, but everybody seemed pretty set on leaving it in the loot crate.
Well,
I was going to take it.
gladly take
Yeah,
that amount
yeah, I'll
for the thing I'm going to
take it.
get.
I just posted what I'll say. If it is divided up equally, that is what it is.
If you wish to divide it, let me know. I will subtract it from the loot crate.
I mean, I'll take it if
I'll
he's
take
dividing
it.
it.
Okay.
Or do you guys want to? I'll say. Do you want to keep half in the loot crate and then divide up the other half?
Well, normally the loot crate gets a share
Oh, crap.
for party
Nice.
There's a party expenses.
That's yeah. Normally you
Nice.
guys are dividing it 7 ways and putting part of it back in the loot crate.
Alright, so half in the loot crate and divide up the other half because that still gives us a lot.
No, you just divide it by 7 as opposed to dividing it by 6.
Okay.
Is there going to be 666 gold instead? That'd be having divided by 10. Or almost.
You get slightly less gold. Not by much.
That's fine.
You should get slightly less of everything.
Yeah. Taking Arya's advice, should we head over to the camp map?
I agree.
Are you guys, opting to leave the dungeon then?
I will search the everyone for anything.
Oh, Kenshi, were you able to find anything on the predators?
Well, specifically those things.
Looks over at the burning body. It's like, I found some metal. Found some
Metal is
flammable
good.
liquid.
Yeah.
Found that their insides don't like staying on their insides. Those springs under some very high tension still it looks like lodged like a good foot in the wall.
I'll take a look. Is there anything?
Not the one he didn't burn.
Yeah. Is there any salvageable material for mana potions or anything like that?
There's the the mana core at its heart that might be usable for like some kind of crafting purposes, but
Okay.
other than that, it's like your normal like springs, gears, hydraulic fluid.
Okay.
So not anything that's really alchemyable.
I'll take the mana core.
Do we want? I'm gonna say, do we? That's the new divvying when divided by 7.
Do I put it on my sheet?
Yeah. If you look on your first page, down by your inventory, there should be a section next to your inventory for gold
Okay.
and platinum and all that.
Platinum is the last one, right?
They should have GP, PP, that kind of thing next to them.
I can barely see that.
Oh god.
It has the coin, like.
Yeah, but
bronze.
platinum's the last one, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
I can barely see the.
Platinum
Gold
is the
one
last
right
one.
above
Okay,
it.
I could barely
Silver,
see the
a
thingamajiggy. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
So it goes copper, silver,
Well, no, I
electrum,
can't see.
gold, platinum. It
That's
goes
why I keep
network,
telling you to get
top to
glasses.
bottom.
I will after Lynn's gone for the summer. Okay, if it says overcapacity, what do I do?
That just means you're carrying too much shit and you can ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tracking weight. That's all.
It
Oh,
tracks
okay.
the coin weight.
Oh, okay.
That's 620.
Okay, loot crate corrected.
5,000.
You guys will have to go in and update it and decide who's carrying the scrolls and the potions and all that.
I don't think I can use the scrolls, correct?
Anybody can use scrolls.
Anyone can use them. I don't need them because I already know those. I already know one of them, and the other one doesn't really help.
The gems will only be really useful for a sorcerer or a magic user.
I was gonna say the gems are useful.
Outside of selling it.
The gems are useful for trade or casting.
I must say, I can use the gems for when one of you ends up dying.
That's technically overkill, but he's not wrong. I'm going to use an 1,000 GP gem for a 300 GP
Why
casting.
don't we sell some of the gems?
Uh,
Not all of them.
Well, we also keep some for trade.
Well, yeah, no, this
I
I'm
say
saying.
we
not
just
all
hold
of
on to them for later.
them. Or that too.
Put them in the loot crate, leave them there for now.
Let's leave this creepy place, guys.
Songstress, thank you for appearing once again.
Thank you, great guildmaster.
What was the title that you had bestowed upon us?
Alas Vala. That's not the title I bestowed upon you, that's just what you're called.
What
Or
does
rather,
it-
those like you are called.
What does it mean?
Wings of Heavenly Light.
Oh, I like that. So nice.
It's representative of the effect that should happen should you actually get those things to work.
Huh. Cool.
Now, if you...
That's intriguing.
Yeah, that's right, Cortana has the orb, so please put the orb of death in your inventory.
Oh yeah, let me do that now.
Like, please don't lose that.
It
It is literally one of the 4 pillars of this world. I will give you more description when you guys get to the dream pools, but because that's where the lore for that drops.
Do I put it where my gold is?
There should be a little plus there at the bottom of your inventory
Right,
page.
there we go.
Yeah.
Orb of great death.
Orb of perpetual dying.
But yeah, let's just say you are now currently holding of one quarter of what keeps this universe from imploding. Don't drop it.
Not planning on dropping it. In fact, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Cut back to 6 weeks from now, she's using it to level a table.
It's like, Cortana, what are you doing? It was slanted. I have to fix
Wait,
it.
what was it? What was it Grizzly was using as a paperweight?
Yeah.
That was the Emperor's, the thing we put the Emperor in. Alright, well, if you are done here, I suppose I will see you at the dream pools.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Can you port us to...
I was going to do that
Oh,
anyway.
thank you. Awesome.
She'll hum a few more bars and make a gesture, and those of you who've played Diablo will see the equivalent of a town portal form.
Salvation.
No, a load screen!
And then she'll just, continue her swinging going forward, and as she comes back, she slowly fades from existence.
What's a nice lady?
Is she a bard or is she a deity? That's do wonder.
She is both. You watch your mouth now, son.
She's
I am happy that she had the foresight to be here.
she's very powerful.
Now, does this mean, kitten, that you'll start speaking common around us? Are you gonna go back to meowing?
I have 45 minutes
I figured
Shall
as such.
enjoy this gift while it is given.
It is.
Well, Lady Arya did kind of out him, but yeah, I suppose if he wants to go back to muling.
This is like the second time he's been outed, but you know, that's fine. Third
When
if
did
you
I
count
get
me.
outed talking? When have I said a
The
word?
elven woman the first boss.
The first.
I'd say Velgana kind of outed you too. She just didn't make you force you to speak common.
She didn't force it on you, but she said, "Oh look, it's the talking cat."
Kids have been outed multiple times at this point now.
You've been outed by every boss we've run into.
Hey now, Arya's not a boss unless you start something.
Okay, you've been outed by one of the bosses, and now you're gone.
Arya cast rocks fall, you die.
And say Arya is supposed to be a representative of either Fabula from Final Fantasy Unlimited or the little creepy dude from the D&D cartoon, depending on your flavor.
Wait.
little creepy
Could she
dude
also
that
be
don't
compared
remember
to
that
enchantment?
I'm not a Final Fantasy person.
No, Final Fantasy Unlimited is she's the character in the Final Fantasy Unlimited anime who narrates the beginning of every episode. Or if you haven't seen that, the character known as Dungeon Master from the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Take your pick.
Okay.
I don't know either.
So I'll say,
Brian would know. Brian would probably recognize her as the creepy ghost Obi-Wan Kenobi wannabe from Thundercats.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Jaga?
Yeah, Jaga.
I will,
As she said, she's there to be your guide.
I will tell Cortana, I will just tell Cortana, it was like, it is true. I can speak. It is very taxing. Very difficult to do.
I'm just gonna take a moment and call bullshit, but I'm only calling bullshit for one of two reasons. One, I don't believe you. Two, I don't believe you.
Question, is this when we'll go into where we're going to camp or just outside?
But she won't pat Tibbs on the head, but if you want to believe that,
in
that's
the
fine.
Center of the
I'm
portal,
not-
you can kind of see the wagon.
I'm not gonna impose my truth upon yours.
If we're going to have this conversation,
okay.
we should probably have it through the portal.
Yes.
It's okay for
Cortana,
heretic
jump
to
through.
believe.
I hate to break it to you, Tibbs. I agree with her.
It's okay if you do so as well.
Cortana just kind of left. She just kind of left him. And
Oh, that's I'm just having this vision of them having this argument in the background. The town portal's just town portaling.
No.
I'm
Except
gonna
you know.
walk through the town portal.
Yeah, Cortana already jumped through. She was like, screw this. No.
Those
I'm gonna
technically
count the
do not
temple.
believe are heretics.
If you know what I believe in. You know my facts.
Yeah.
You already know I understand you, Tim.
Yes, and I know.
You know I know.
They want to repeat? All of them repeat.
Thank you for
On the other side's
understanding
like,
why
are
it's
they
so
coming
difficult for me to talk.
Sarah,
I didn't say it was
Tibbs
difficult.
knows the
I just
Sarah
I
was
didn't
her
say it.
opinion.
You
Let me
left it
know
as a
why
terrace
Sarah
on the
believes what
Okay,
she
you want to
believes.
just start breaking up the camping material?
Yeah, because, you know, Carrot needs to eat.
But yeah, I'm gonna go through the portal.
Yep.
Through the portal.
Camp is
I don't
already
know
primarily
your
set
bickering
up for
about
you
that.
guys.
Let's go through the
When you
portal.
guys finally
I
come
feel
through.
that
You take the folding table off the side of the wagon and then-
Focus on and less on the fact that we have an orb of death.
Cortana has an order of death that we're
There is an orb of death, and apparently we are the saviors of the world. I think that requires slightly more attention than a potentially talking cat.
Not at all. Not even in the
I
slightest.
will admit, I appreciate his priorities.
One we can worry about in the morning, one we can worry about now while you're forced to talk.
The giant death orb that she just stuffed into her cleavage.
It's in the pocket of holds, it's good.
Death cannot be held by pockets.
It clearly is.
Because you can put dead bodies in there and they just sit.
That's dead bodies, not death.
It's still death.
What?
Apparently it's working because the world isn't falling apart. So Tibbs, just go through the portal.
I'll say
I'm just gonna grab Tibbs by the scruff and pull him through the portal.
thankfully the GM has dropped me in a bed. This is what I need. Why did Kodo get so tall?
I did it wrong. There we go.
Apparently Kodo's secretly giant man.
Giant man does whatever a giant man does.
I realize I need to put my pets on here somewhere.
Your eagle's on the wagon wheel.
No, I meant somewhere on my sheet. Because I know my eagle's name is Maine.
What I need to do is
Maine.
add those to your journal.
And then I forgot what my horse's name was.
I say, yeah, the eagle, you have the horse, and now you have the dire wolf.
Yes. The Dyer's wolf name is Karen.
But what if it's a guy?
It was a girl. Right? If it's a girl, I'm pretty sure by this point we've established the sex. So, it's a girl, right, Tris?
I thought it was dead.
Nope. She did not die.
I thought it ran.
Nope.
No, you rezzed it. It ran away for a little bit and then came back.
No, it tried to run away.
Oh, that's right. And then you forcefully captured it.
Oh,
No, I didn't capture it.
Oh, it was Catherine.
Was it Catherine?
I thought it was Catherine.
I think I named it Karen to be funny.
Oh, Karen. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a noise.
Yeah, but no, because she got downed and I healed her, and then she got downed again, and then I healed her again, and she's like, okay, this chick's cool. And then when we were going into that tunnel, she ran off, and I sent Meme after her.
I heard meme. Are we talking about memes now?
No, Meme is the name of my eagle. It has golden feathers. But I can't remember what I named my horse.
Chariot.
So, the dream pools.
I have to
You
check
know where
my,
those are, though?
Do we have like any food at the moment?
Yeah. Cortana and I set up the camp, so there's food out.
Yeah, I can do some cooking if people want.
I still stand by my question. Do we even know where this place is supposed to be besides the general cardinal direction?
I was saying, she gave you a cardinal direction.
Well,
That's why I was asking if Kodo knew, since he's...
we go in that
Clearly older
direction
than
and
all of us.
eventually we will find it.
Well, I think it would be a history roll.
Yes.
What was the general direction?
Northeast.
Northeast.
What direction we need to head in front of it, please? And then get rid of the old one. Switching. And write down whatever reflect her name on them.
Let's see. Princess Bard.
You know what?
Oh, for real?
Aria.
I'll give you a give me on this one. I will add her to your journal because there's no information on her aside from a picture.
And in my
I
notes,
just did.
Princess Aria.
I just
Not
did.
Princess Bard.
I put Princess Bard Aria.
Okay.
There, she's in y'all's journals.
See, I remember her name. It was fresh in my mind.
It's pretty easy. She sings her name's Aria. Come on now.
She is the songstress, Aria.
Or
Hell,
her name is Stark.
her name is on the
How far away is
fucking.
village from where we made camp?
Her name is on 2 of the main forum entries. She's been narrating
That's
the.
why
Yeah, she's been narrating your campaign.
How far away is the village from where we made camp?
You're maybe a 15-minute walk from the village.
Okay. Okay. After we finish eating and everything, is it like nighttime?
At this point, it's probably just after sunset.
Oh,
No, because we went into the place at night.
No, you went into the place near dusk. You're right. You went in near dusk, so you're probably.
Is it morning?
No, you weren't down there that long. You're probably looking at like 10, 11 o'clock.
Tana's cooking food, and she's like, "You guys should probably get some rest."
How big is this village again?
It's like a small farming village,
So maybe about 100 people living here.
if that.
And we just saved a quarter of that then.
Okay.
before we go to sleep, then, or head off to do other things.
So after we're done eating, Tibbs is going to excuse himself to go back to the village.
Steph is gonna use my one.
Oh, Can't you have some small?
I had to update Kenshi's menu, that's all.
So, I will eat.
Well,
After I eat, I will pat Kodo on the shoulder, saying, I'll just pat him on the shoulder as I walk past him and pass out.
Well, there is something I would like to talk about.
Hold on, Chris.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Specifically to who or to everyone in general?
To everybody in the group. He's saying this to everybody around the campsite.
Oh,
And I will stay up to listen to Kono, and then I will go.
for your heroic attempts at, I don't know if it's self-sacrifice or comedy, I give everyone the option of either a card or a hero point.
What a card.
Card.
I'll
Card.
take a card.
Since
Probably
Sierra
don't
has
know.
so many cards, let me see.
You need to stop getting cards.
But
just need
you
to
know,
start
I
using
feel
them.
like all I will do is just collect hero points too, and not use them.
I will deal out cards to those who wanted them.
Actually, your limit break?
I thought it slides how many. It lets you choose how many cards
Oh,
you
that was easy.
I'll take a hero
You're
point.
welcome.
Why not?
Okay, you guys drew your own cards, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I do it.
I did. I'm gonna see if it'll let me.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
There we
doing
go.
it right now.
It worked. Which one is this one?
Okay, I'm gonna log in and wait. I think so.
I can deal one to you, Brian, and you don't have to log in.
Brian, did you hear that?
Yeah, I kind of want to see what it is.
I dealt it to you.
Did he just get the same one that he had before?
That's a weird one.
Mine's weird in itself.
Oh my god, Chris.
That's ridiculous.
What did you get?
Nope.
Mine is just interesting.
I'm pretty sure that mine is probably going to be exactly around the same level as everything else that I got.
So, mine is interesting only if I roll really well for initiative. This would be better for Kenshi or Tips.
Oh shit, I logged to the wrong one.
Kono will look a little shameful. I'm sorry about before. A little less about tearing up that armor, if I'm to be honest, but still.
Not an apology. Do better.
Well, I certainly don't want Kriv injured.
So then you are sorry you put holes in his armor, yes?
Injured Kriv.
By the way, I will cast. I'm gonna say, I will cast mending on his armor to see if I can patch the holes in it.
It's gonna take several applications of mending, but if you take, the rest of the evening to do it before going to bed, you can get it functional again.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't really Kono's doing.
I'll say also Tristan at some point. I'll say some point during the night, before turning into bed, when it's nighttime. Tibbs is going to head into town, and I'm going to leave. I don't know if I'd have to roll stealth for it, but I'm going to sneak around the town, and I'm going to drop 10 pieces of platinum for each person in the village.
Okay.
Oh dear lord.
That's a fuck ton.
But you know what I suggest as a party? Since the cat apparently refuses to talk, we should cut them out of getting the loot. At that point then, he's just a pet, and pets don't need money.
Well,
Who seconds this notion?
You, so that it's money to be able to save you.
Back to life, he kind of needs that money.
Because Because the church requires a donation to get your soul back.
As I was...
I'll say God doesn't resurrect you for free. Faith costs money.
So,
I need Sierra, I need you to plant a seed of faith.
You still have to do it. It's the right thing to do.
So I'm just gonna look at Kenchi. Is he actually a cat, or are you just playing paws?
Yeah, Kenshi's actually turned into that small cat form you saw the other, a little while ago. He's having a stare down with the dire wolf.
Are you okay over there?
He gives you the paw equivalent of a thumbs up without breaking eye contact with the wolf.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
It's like 7 ghosts are having a stare off, it's a big fuck off wolf, tiny house cat.
I'll turn the campfire into a foxfire blue to grab people's attention. For what it's worth, the campfire is now foxfire, so there's not food in there right now, is there?
I would presume there's like a pot or something if you were cooking.
I mean, I was just cooking, but that's fine. I mean, we don't need
I'd say there's nothing in the fire. You know how campfire cooking works. It's like over.
Oh no, it's normal flame. I can just control
okay.
it and shit. You want it hotter?
No.
Anyway, I'm trying to apologize over here.
Don't get snippy with us, mister.
He'll narrow his eyes at Cortado.
She has like that arms folded, scolding mother pose. Like, you've done this to yourself.
I said it earlier. I wasn't the one that really was hurt by what happened. Even if technically I was physically hurt. And the person you should really apologize to is sitting next to you. Because I already told you I'm okay with it because I kind of expected it to happen.
I am apologizing to her.
But I told him he needed to apologize to you guys. This didn't affect me. Besides the fact that he bit me.
On your arm.
Hey. I forgive him for that transgression against my person. I do understand that he was not himself. But he still, as a proper gentleman, should apologize for his unnatural actions. And that is what growing and becoming a better person and truth and justice is all about. Yes.
I allowed the stress of the predators in the area to get to me. I was thinking they would have killed you all. I've seen it before. Not with you guys.
How do we trade parts?
You drag it over and then to the portrait of the person, and it'll or their name, and it'll make a trade request. I've seen the predators kill people before, and I figured
so these things existed before.
Did it just drop it on the map?
Yep.
Wow.
How do you fix that?
Yeah, don't.
Well, that's how you trade. You drag it up. Sierra and I did it. Well, Sierra and I did it by dragging it over.
You have to drag it over to the person's name.
That's what I did. And then it just showed up on the...
He's using my old laptop. Maybe, let me see if I can do it. Hold on.
Yeah, try if you drag it over to the portrait, you can do that too.
Which one is that one, anyways?
That's what I'm trying to do.
I think because now it's on the map, you can't do it.
It's
now.
considered a drawing now.
Yeah. I can go find it in the deck and deal it to whoever you're trading it to.
He was trying to trade with me.
Another thing you can do is you can have someone steal it from you.
Okay, dragon salt.
But,
So I need to send dragon salt to Sarah.
But anyway, Crib said, what now that they were like from the past?
You make it sound like you've seen these before, but you obviously stated.
Yes.
So, what was that?
What kind of is the map accurate? Like they run trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm asking a question that will date you. Are you okay with that?
At some point when this forest was really tiny.
She will then turn to Crab and say, he old. Like, your forefathers' forefathers old.
I have history.
And maybe your forefathers' 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 forefathers old.
Keeping track.
I can't say it. I don't feel like taking 50 points of psychic damage right now.
Do I just get draw trust, or are you going through the deck? And that's
I'm doing it.
He's doing it. He's searching it for you.
Yeah.
And I'm giving it to Sarah.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
So, that sounds like, let's see, since this forest was tiny,
God damn it.
most of these trees are several decades old.
It might not have even been here.
I will say that's at least a few centuries ago. So
Okay, there we go.
that was before the Republic.
Thank you.
You have to put the card over their name tag to get it to work.
Yeah, they're it.
I know.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying, Kodo? This happened? These things were made before the Republic was even a thing?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I warned you a couple weeks ago about the Republic is dabbling in things they shouldn't be dabbling in. They need to stop. Or else
Well, I'm not exactly in charge of that.
they risk making things like the Predators. And there are worse things than the Predators out there. Especially if someone is resurrecting the past.
Yeah, there's xenomorphs and engineers. And...
Vampires aren't a bad thing. They're just misunderstood and misguided. They can do good things. Like make you feel really good. Cough, cough.
Well, there's one thing I do know. If people don't learn from history, history repeats itself. But if they don't even know the history to begin with, it's bound to repeat itself.
Allegedly.
Since you're saying it's something so extremely old, it's probably not known to the public.
Allegedly, people are smart and should be able to look down the path that they're currently going in to determine whether it's too dangerous or not.
Like I said, if they don't know the history, then history is bound to repeat itself. Whether or not we can fix that is a different story. You know more about these things than I do. I'm pretty sure you know more about those things than anyone else here. Unless Kishi knows them too. Kishi? Are
He
you still
seems
staring
to
at
have
the dial?
vanished.
Did he?
I do not see him.
He's still there.
On the log?
Still there, still staring.
No, he's not on the log.
I'm on my computer right now. I need to see where this is now.
He's on top of Karen.
Oh, what's that? Okay, let's go around.
I know.
I'm just going to look over and just go, you know what? I'm just going to go with...
So he's just kind of on top of the dire wolf, got his paws out, and it looks like he's kind of napping.
Oh, that's cute. I was going to take Karen for a walk. That's fine.
Karen doesn't seem to be bothered by the weight, so...
Oh yeah, we can also go walk. Tana will stand up, dust her skirt off, bend over and kiss Kodo on the top of the head, followed by a pat, and be like, "I'm proud of you, Kodo. You did good.
My pride's hurt.
Oh, that's okay. You needed to have that to happen. It makes you a better person. Helps you grow. Pride's overrated anyways. Chuck it to the wind."
Pride is not overrated, thank you. Although
Katana's...
being too prideful can get you in a bad situation.
See? Exactly. So I'll admit, too much pride is overrated. Because I'm a little prideful against my dad, so that makes sense. Who I pray tell we never meet. Well, you guys never meet. Well, you other three never meet. These two have already met.
As far as I know, Kinshi's never met him.
Oh, okay, so the rest of you guys never meet.
Is he weird?
He's a dick.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my dad!
I said, is he weird?
No, that was to Koda. He's like, he is many things. And admittedly, yes, he is a dick. But only I can call him that.
So your father is a penis.
Oh, God.
You don't get to call him that. To you, he is Cortana's father. To the rest of you, he is Cortana's father. Period. Nothing needs more said. Don't point at Kodo. Nothing needs more said.
This man sounds like
Just
quite the
smirking
noble.
right now.
This man sounds like quite the noble. What does he do for a living?
I won't tell you.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
So you are ashamed of what he does.
Yes,
That is sad.
yes, I am
I'm
quite
so
ashamed
sorry.
of what he does.
I'm quite sorry for you.
And-
I
while
pray
she's
too
saying
that
this,
you
she's
not
giving
discover-
Kodo the evil eye to make sure he doesn't say anything.
It's in my best interest not to say anything.
Yes, you were smart on that. And she'll, like, tap her necklace, like, just to make sure it's still in
No.
place.
Don't touch it.
Like,
Marseille,
she was there.
are his wings like yours?
His wings are bigger, more sturdier. He's also taller than me.
Marseille, and does he enjoy the excessive foreplay that you do?
The what?
Damn!
I think he's talking about the biter.
When the vampire bites me.
Oh, Cortana's like blushing and like fiddling with her hands and just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And also, I tried to stay out of my father's sexapades because that's just disgusting and gross.
I'd like to remind you, Cortana is a woman.
My father was furious in his copulating with the cats in the village.
And now that the cat is talking about this, I am going to go and call
Well, if it's any consolation, Tibbs, my father is one that is feared.
One that is what?
Feared.
Ah. Better. Marseille, I can understand that. My father was feared by many of the cat owners in the village.
Yes, well, I'm sure that was on a different level than what my dad is on.
Yes, I would assume that the fears of the bipedal is far more strong than the fears of those who crawl on four legs.
Yes. But if it's any constellation, he has people or creatures on four legs that works for him, or enjoys his line of work.
Were they
Unfortunately.
blessed by the gods?
I'm not allowed to have many interactions with his co-workers, so I don't know.
There seems to be a giant fox.
Yes.
That's just flying back and forth across the map.
I forgot to tell him about you that again.
Good night, everybody. Get some rest. I'm gonna take Karen and my horse, whose name I forgot, and meet him out for a walk.
Walk through the swamp on a horse with no name.
You know what? That's what we'll name the horse for now. The horse's name is No Name.
Old Dirt Road, Sierra.
I refuse to acknowledge that song, Sarah. I refuse on so many principles to acknowledge that song.
It's because we're black.
You already acknowledged it by saying that you deny acknowledging it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Billy Ray Cyrus and whatever the guy's name is died in a horrific airplane accident on the way to the studio, and they never made it.
I've never heard of.
You're acknowledging it even more now.
Nope, that's what
It's okay.
Is he like a play on Nas?
I don't know.
Is that?
I have no clue what he is. I just refuse to acknowledge. I refuse.
I must say, I'm gonna pay as much. I'm gonna pay as much attention to him as if someone came out named Little Tupac or Little Baby.
Oh my god, guys. Hashtag new rap name. My new rap name is Little Baby.
Little Baby.
That is what Cortana's gonna go by. Little Baby.
Wasn't that a show on MTV, Little Big?
Something like that, yeah.
I'll say with that skateboarder and his giant, I'll say his giant ass bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so sad when his bodyguard passed away.
I know, because he was funny.
I mean, I'm not surprised because that dude was big as fuck, but.
So is Kudo actually in Fox form?
Yokai. I'd say the yokai have been turning into their animal forms at night because that way they don't have to sleep. Because yokai have this cool thing that was in GURPS, where while one form is active, the other form is considered to be taking a long rest. So as long as they're in one form for 8 hours or more, they never have to sleep. They just bounce back and forth between the two forms.
Oh shit. Well then, why doesn't he just take all the night rounds?
He and Kenshi have been doing all the night watches while everybody else sleeps in the wagon.
Does Kenshi not sleep at all?
Kenshi is also a yokai, so in theory Kenshi only sleeps when he wants to, and usually he's just doing animal form at night.
And Cortana joins them depending on the night. Sometimes, but sometimes she'll join them for the first 4 hours or the last 4
I'll say Cortana as an elf only needs to meditate for 4 hours.
Yeah. What I'm about to go do now. Away from the party.
Yep.
But not too far away. And
within screaming distance.
Yeah, and Ken's on
Since you took the dog, you took Kenshi with you by default.
So it's all good. I'm not alone.
The dog is his bitch now.
I'm gonna go drop off the platinum pieces and then I'll return back to camping, just curl up around the fire and go to sleep.
Okay, so everyone's going to bed. Cortana, are you going to attune to the bracelet?
Yes. That's part of the reason why I'm walking away, because she has attunement performance anxiety.
Okay, so you take the bracelet, you put it on, you think, you focus on it for the hour, you feel it sync up with you. Then you go into your meditation for the night. Normally the meditations, they have dreams, but you're subconsciously guiding them because, their meditations is more like lucid dreaming because that's how elves work. But in this case,
I have no control.
I'd say in this case, visions of things unfamiliar to you start coming to you. It starts with a bright flash and 4 orbs flying out in 4 different directions, Dragon Ball style.
Mm-hmm.
You then see a series of 6 silhouettes with glowing wings rushing towards a large tower, at the top of which is a shadowy figure. You see this scene play out, countless times, different silhouettes, different locations, same effect, clashing, shadowy bodies flying everywhere, the orbs scattering again. One particular image that sticks in your mind, appears to be a large battlefield with the sky seemingly filled, blotting out the sun with these angelic silhouettes as they descend. On the ground, what appears to be an army of traditional men, rushing to meet them in a clash.
Wait. So these heavenly beings land,
They're coming down from above,
Okay.
and the army on the ground clashes with them as they're coming down.
Did the army look like bad people?
The silhouettes are kind of, I mean, you've seen this thing in like video game stuff where they're kind of like
okay,
shadowy
yeah.
and distorted, but what detail you can make out, they seem to be like normal people in normal armor. So it seems to be like these celestial bodies clashing with like mortal men. This clash resulting in a great chasm to form, like Avatar Kyoshi style.
Okay.
The whole, after this clash, there's, everything's gone. It's just, void. And then you hear that song from earlier.
Oh, yes, the one I like.
And the void is slowly shifts to, dim light. And just above dim light, color starts to form, things start to bloom. At the edge of your vision, at each of the cardinal directions, again, you see the orbs. Blue, black, red, and kind of a, onyx gray. And, at each of the 4 cardinal directions. And then a giant hand seems to come up, trying to grasp them all, like claw-like. And you see a face, pale, kind of pointed ears, black eyes, and, long red hair. He's, seemingly trying to hold them all. And then, you awake after your 4 hours.
Can I get a general direction of where they might be in relation, or no? Was it just like
They just were located.
ambiguous?
It was just ambiguous, like a metaphorical. They
okay,
were located
okay.
in like a cross-like formation, like for the cardinal directions. But you get the feeling that this was more metaphorical.
Okay.
The dream feels similar to an experience you had when you were with the your other people with Sarenrae, the other
okay.
Avarel.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
So you get the feeling that this is tied to like your people's past. I.e., the GM is invoking your ancient heritage trait.
Give her some point.
Yep, you get a hero point.
Yay.
But yeah, you get the feeling that this is like a racial memory of the Avarel.
Okay. So, safe to assume I can possibly gather more information
Either through dreams.
about the history.
I'd say either through dreams, or maybe asking the Avarel that you know, or maybe going to this dream pool that you were directed to.
Okay, yeah. We'll go to the dream pool. That is totally Cortana's reaction after she comes to.
But you get the feeling that again, the Avarel, which you knew were supposedly lost race and go back way back, so they may have a tie to what Ariel was referring to.
Okay, awesome.
In the past.
So now I know.
And assuming nobody has any pressing business that they feel must be taken care of immediately in the morning, I will end the session on that thought.
Alright.
With the dream sequence. Everyone gets to take their long rest. Any level up abilities you all got will take effect first thing in the morning.
I'll get up.
Well, some things take effect instantly, but your new hit point pool is now taking an effect in the morning and that kind of stuff.
I get rid of all those negatives.
New spells, class abilities, that kind of stuff take effect instantly, but your new hit points don't.
I get healed, right? I get healed.
Everybody is at full health if you slept.
Yes.
Or meditated or do whatever you do. You're back to full mana, all that funness.
I must have got it confused. Maybe that was Cyrus's.
Barkley, I think my mana.
Since the session is now officially over, can you tell me if I did the roll 20 sheet correctly? Because the roll 20 sheet is just weird.
That's right. That's right. My mana didn't change. I'm still at 90. I'm still at 90 mana.
Near as I can tell, your roll 20 sheet is fine.
Cool.
Yeah, you added your sorcerer correctly. Hit points are where they need to be. I need to give you a box for spell points, which I can do now.
this will be what I'll do. I'll just do like every other session. I'll just use roll 20.
Okay.
Or if I can't be there, you guys can just do things.
And you dropped in your spells already, which, yeah, looks like you dropped in your spells. So, yeah, looks like you're good to go.
So, with the spells, how do I get the cantrips and counter scaling and stuff? Or how
Did you
actually
just
do
pull
things?
them out of the compendium, or they...
I typed them in.
Okay, there should be a box called Cantrip Progression.
I see.
Yeah,
I
Cantrip
saw that
Progression
you
is...
clicking on everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause it was just moving. I was like, wait, what's going on here?
So yeah, it looks like Cantrip Progression is checked. Cantrip Dice. Yeah, it looks like you got it.
Oh my god, I did something right. And also, holy shit. Wait, no, it's not working correctly. You know why? At least I don't think it's working correctly. I'm only a first level sorcerer, guys. Using 3d8 for the.
It's
The
based on
damage.
based on total class level for cantrips.
Oh, I thought it was based off sorcerer class level.
No, cantrips are based on total level.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. I thought, oh, I have these spells. They'll
Okay.
be useful one day.
Any questions, comments, concerns?
Um,
Now that I've literally kicked off the main plot and you guys have an idea what the hell's going on?
mm-hmm. No, sound pretty good so far.
Oh yeah, we're totally not doing that.
I gave you guys enough to go on?
Not doing
Yeah.
what?
I just know what direction to go to. That
we're
makes me
gonna
wanna
go to
try
the
to find
dream
more
pond.
information.
But then I was like, oh, but if he went in, he added it.
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
Slowly remove, and then I was like, no, we're not doing that.
As for questions, I'm pretty good. I as
Oh,
the
being shamed enough yet?
well, no, as the player David, I do want to reiterate to Sarah that I apologize about the Rock Falls United thing. But aside from that, no, Kodo is a bit prideful, so that apology was a bit difficult for him to do so soon. It only happened like 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. It's in the constellation. She's proud of me. And then in the morning, she'll let you know that now it's only 20. She knocked 5 off.
Oh.
She's still kind of
Oh.
peeved you bitter.
I am sorry. You have the Orb of Despair, not the Orb of Death.
Oh, let me change that then.
So much better.
So much better.
So, Despair can be contained with a bag of holding.
Feeling that works.
Despair is in your bag of holding.
I
The
don't know.
cleric should have less issues with this now.
Let's see.
What's over this?
Child.
So, I will say this though. Besides roll 21, you can try to kill me.
Well, I know they did a patch there. I'm trying to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't.
I can at least say now that the sheet's properly updated, I'll try using roll 21 for things.
I say roll 20 really has its waning and waxes.
Look at it now. See it.
No, it says uneven.
Oh yeah, that looked way worse. Like off of the making
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Also the ceilings.
How do you add class abilities and things like that?
If you see where your class abilities are, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a little plus box.
Yeah.
You don't need the
Okay,
ceilings.
I do see that.
And you just click the little plus button, and then it should give you a place to type.
I'm going to check titties.
Yep. I see that.
Let's see. I liked Arya popping over. She does give me, just from what she said, she gives me a sense of
How do you remove them? Because I accidentally added
If you put a name on it, and then if you click on the there should be a like a little lock icon. If you click the lock, there should a trash can should appear next to the thing you fucked up on.
Oh, that's a trash can?
The little red box. Yeah.
It did not look like a trash can to me. like, what is this red thing? It's red. I'm not going to touch it. Looks like it might be a delete button.
But
What's going through my mind?
so yeah, she strikes me as having to follow the again, watching a lot of Stargate, so the rules of the ancients from Stargate.
Let's see.
You cannot
Longbow
interfere with
can
the
say
lower
shot.
planes.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a D4, does a D8 because it adds a martial die. Fix that. Crit is a D8. If I'm reading this correctly, the critical part where it says 1D4, that just adds it.
And the critical part would be how much dice it would roll if you were to critical, which is usually double. So if you have like a 1d6 sword under the critical rating, you would put 2d6 as a for instance. Not the critical rating, but the critical damage.
So, like for instance, the longbow, that does cancel shot. It does its normal 1d8, and then a d8 from the cancel shot has two different damage types. So it then doubles those dice. So for the critical rating, it'd be 2d8 damage 1, 2d8 damage 2. Correct?
As I understand how the system, how the program runs it, yes. I don't deal with criticals that often, just to confirm that, just because I don't roll 20s that often on attacks. So I haven't actually confirmed that, but that's how I understand it to work. And you put in the total dice, value. So yeah, it would be it sounds right. Under damage 1 and damage 2, it would be double the dice of whatever the version of that is. Yeah, I liked Arya popping up.
It kept us from killing ourselves.
You're not wrong.
I found the slight quote unquote drama going on fun just because I knew it would be, it would be kind of solved by the end of the session. It wasn't like anyone, stabbed someone through the heart or anything like that.
As you proceed to try to eat me.
Specifically, I was trying to tear apart your armor. But yeah.
Try to eat me.
And your leg is under hurt. But,
where did that serum come from?
yeah. I like the fact that we're using the campsite again. We don't get to use it that often.
That's right.
Trying to pick a spell to know for next time.
Does this work the way I think it works?
I'm not sure what much more to say.
You might have to know.
Just aside from the fact that we now are engaging in the plot.
I also like our new guild master.
That's how you.
That is totally how Cortana sees her. After this epic adventure, she's gonna look at her and expect another mission and be like, so.
I mean, Kriv, knowing that she's at least relatively powerful, not knowing how powerful she is, also basically said that she was a person she was not, that Kriv holds in high respect. Would be irked, but at the same time not stupid enough to try to argue about it. Especially when it did save people's lives. But otherwise, Arya's a great character so far.
Yeah.
But that's just because Kriv would take offense to the fact that she was trying to use authority of someone that's of an authority figure.
Unless she's been that authority figure the entire time.
That would be creepy, but because she's a bard, I wouldn't put it past her.
I do have a curious question. What do you guys think of the Predators?
I didn't really fight them.
I didn't really fight them, so
I liked them once I, figured out how I needed to kill them.
I like the threat that they presented, and I feel like if it wasn't for the fact positioning, I probably would have done something about the Predators instead of trying to fight fans. But that would have probably diminished the effect of the Predators, which I would want to do in its entirety.
Okay, for the record, the Dreaming Pool has been added to the world map.
That's where we're going.
Every time you keep saying the dreaming pool, I just keep thinking about Phantasmagoria.
Oh, Dreaming Pool is all the way over there. Oh, cool.
Wow, I didn't think that would be all the way over there.
Well, I looked at the module progression, you needed them to get on a boat.
Oh,
So,
that's right, yeah.
Oh, we have to get on a boat?
Technically, we don't have to.
the fastest way through the mountains from where you are is to take the river